Sync other? Peesh, isn't that just sync when they accidentally admit their real age? Snickers not so scary, just a grumpy old otter. Winks, while giggling manically still, they sure can rock them glowing pink horns during VR sessions.
Why are we raring? What's going on? Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to my house, my clam club. Welcome back. How's it going? How is your week going? Did you guys have an okay Monday? Did you guys have a good weekend? How's everything going? I heard somebody's going to Anthrocon in like 10 hours. I'm excited for you. A little jealous, to be honest. I wish I could have gone. I just realized, no, we're good. Okay, I wasn't sure where the music was coming from. I'm like, this is my music, right? Hi Thor. Hi Kirby Master. Nice new badge you got there. Flaming Gamer. Genoblast, hi. Flaming Gamer, I think I said hi to you already, but hi. Artie, hello. I'm jealous of you too. Bombi, hello. Nath, hi. Cursed Onyx, hello. Nath and Gizmo and Galaxy, hi. Damien. Damien, by the way, thank you for the 19 months in the Clam Club VIP Lounge. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP Lounge where the Wi-Fi is always clean. Thank you so much. You're in Chile enjoying the summer off. I wish I got summer off. I don't get summer off. I've still got to spend all year working and all that kind of stuff. Not as fun. Not as fun. But I do get money, which is nice. Yeah, Thor, make sure you give Techie very, very big, lots of hot cuddles. Lots of cuddles, lots of kisses. People always go to cons when you're sick. I mean, would you be able to go to Anthrocon otherwise? I don't even want to go to Anthrocon. I want to pay. Well, I want to go. I would love to go, but like, I'm not paying that price for the airline ticket, so wasn't happening. We need more biologists. I wish that biologists were better compensated, but you know, I'd agree. We do need more biologists. But yeah, welcome in, guys. I did some cleaning up of the founder badges. I found out Gunnar helped me figure out where the hell the founder badge information was. I thought about doing this a while ago. I think I get 20 founder badges as a partner. And like probably like 10 or 12 of my existing founders badges haven't been around for a long time.
That's easy. It's certainly evading the IRS while simultaneously devouring a box of stolen chicken nuggets, all while streaming my irresistible charm on this, my Twitch channel.
Your Twitch channel.
Flashes a cheeky grin towards the chat. What's not to love?
Noodles, your Twitch channel is a different channel. It's not the one that's live. We could go live on your channel if you want. We could switch and go live on your channel instead. Noodles has buttons showing. Oh, frick, I forgot to disable his buttons. My bad. Hang on, I can fix him. Okay, he's fixed now. There we go. There's a Noodles account. Yeah, you can see that Noodles posts in chat. Noodles the Boss. He has his own Twitch account, but he never streams on it. He's such a coward. How much does going to Anthrocon cost, all expenses included? The flight alone was going to be like $500-600 for me from Seattle. West Coast is really, or East Coast is really expensive to get out to. So it was like a $600 flight to Pittsburgh, and then the hotel was going to be like another $200 or something. It probably like $1,000 all included, which is just, it's a bit much. Added to the bingo card. The moment I realized my ears perked up. My ears perk up whenever I switch into the menus, because for some reason that makes it think that my hands go off of my controllers, which is like my hand gesture for like surprised mode.
So
It's
sorry
silly.
about showing my buttons. This is really embarrassing.
You should
Please
be
don't tell
embarrassed.
anyone you saw my buttons.
Aces, nice fancy new badge that you saw. But yeah, I cleaned up all my founders badges, and I went and asked a few people if they cared about their founders badges, because I knew them, but they like weren't subscribed and weren't active in the channel. So I was like, okay, do you want these? And so I deleted a bunch of founders, and I made sure that only people that were like actively subscribed and are like around a lot got the founders badges. So a bunch of people have founders badges now that didn't have them before. You're used to Noodles speaking out of my account. Yeah, I switched it so that he talks out of his own account. The idea is that eventually Noodles will be able to like basically take over Nightbot's job for the most part for any of like the redeems, the persona commands and stuff like that. Yeah. It is a great honor. It's funny because like I didn't think that like as I was deleting, I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't realize how many of you guys have been around for so long. It's wild. You're 4 or 5, 2 months for a founder's badge. The latest one is Aces. Aces just squeaks by at number 20, I think. I think Aces. So I don't know when Aces sub started, but that was like they're like the very first one, like the last one on the list. The month numbers are literally not real. It is wild to me because like it's still wild to me. Like what's my longest sub right now? Like 28 months or something like that. 28, 29 months. Yeah, it's a long time. I can't believe I've been streaming for that long. I like think about the fact that I've been streaming that long, and it's like, what the hell? What do you mean I've been streaming for that long? There's no way. Let me know if you guys can hear my my air conditioner in the background. I tried to keep it kind of quiet. I turned it on super quiet mode so that it wouldn't be obnoxious. But it's pretty hot here today, so I had to turn it on.
Assuming I can't groove to the beats of my Queen Lizzo or the irresistible Bruno Mars pauses dramatically, the intro music for my Twitch channel would definitely be the glorious soundtrack of the first Shrek movie. Gasps theatrically asterisk because I'm a believer.
So stupid. You know you get DMCA'd for that, Noodles, right? You can't just like steal people's music and put it on your stream. You have to pay for that, right? Or are you best buds with like all the people that do Shrek? Like, do you have like a secret license to audio that I'm not aware of? Yeah, you're at 26 months, yeah. It's been a long time. The idea that I've been streaming for like 2, 3, almost 3 years is like wild to me. When I think about the fact that I picked up streaming like almost 3 years ago because I was like, well, I'm bored and I might get fired from my job, so whatever, I'll give myself something to do. If Aces can avoid the IRS, they can avoid the copyright police. And by Aces, you mean Noodles? Is your Aces on the mind? Redeem to Shrekify Noodles. You want to put like little like Shrek horns on him or whatever? Like what exactly does like Shrekifying Noodles do? Did you guys see that Nanik drew a spider pizza for him to eat? So now I have to program like the ability for you guys to eat noodles. Eat noodles? Feed noodles, not eat noodles. Although he did eat another possum, so maybe that's not so weird. It's 80F here and you got your AC cranking on mine. You hear yours, not mine. Yeah, it's like, I don't even know how warm it is today, to be honest. It's just warm enough that I need to do it.
Right away.
Only if you could baptize him in gravy first. I mean, maybe he likes taking baths in gravy. Maybe that's like a normal thing. Maybe he likes that. Is that like a normal spa thing for possums? Thor, can you confirm? Do you guys like taking baths in gravy? Is that like a thing that you do? Noodles' instructions for eating a baby possum will never not be creepy. I mean, did he say it was a baby possum? I don't remember if he said it was a baby possum that he baptized. He did eat the possum. That is true. He did eat the possums. Why do possums bathe in gravy? I don't know. Ask Noodles. Noodles seems to know the answer more than I do. You're missing a lot lately and you're getting sick wait,
Sync
what?
darling, evading
Every 2
copyright is
weeks?
just as easy as evading the IRS swish's tail deviously, just like taking over this Twitch channel.
Why are you obsessed with taking over the channel today, Noodles? What's your problem? Can't, it's on cooldown. You'll get there eventually. I could turn the cooldown down, but then I'd have to like do the surprise face thing again. Yeah, they just decided today that their whole plan today is just gonna be to take over the Twitch channel, apparently. Possums. Hi, Indy, by the way. Hi. Don't worry, he'll be able to figure out the typo. He knows.
Oh, Indigo_monkey, you're mistaken there. Shivers in disgust asterisk as an esteemed opossum and public figure. I deeply dislike
And public
baths,
figure?
especially in gravy. Now, bathing in a pile of stolen RAM from Beeps? That's tempting. Baths. Ew. Shudders theatrically.
What does that even mean? What is a bath of RAM? Yeah, Noodles decided to take... To be fair, Noodles has always wanted to take over the stream. This isn't like a new occurrence, right? Like, Noodles, since he started out, has always been like, oh, it's gonna be my stream. Don't worry, it is my stream. He's always been very egotistical about it, so it's not like a new thing. Yeah, I feel like taking a bath in sticks of RAM seems uncomfortable. I don't know why. Again, you guys always think that I've like adjusted Noodles to like make him say certain things. I literally don't tell him to do anything. It's just that like the first few messages of each stream seem to set the tone, and then he just sort of like cycles off those and just sort of spirals into like a crazy space. It's wild. You want to get to see me at the AC portal? Yeah. I guess this is gonna be one of the first times I'll be on the other side of the portal, huh? I've always been the one leading the portal visits on like the human meat space side, but yeah, I could talk to... Is Tyroy gonna be at AC? I don't think so. We can do like a not at AC hangout this weekend, maybe. If Tyroy's not gonna be there, I could talk to Tyroy. Tyroy, do you wanna do like a portal meetup? I'll communicate and I'll get Fooster to host the IRL one. And then yeah, and then we can host the virtual one. That seems good. Hey Smeargle, welcome in. Welcome. Hi. You need a simulation so you don't end up missing everybody. For sure, for sure. Yeah, we'll plan that. We'll plan it. Don't worry. I did book my BLFC room today, so if you're going to BLFC, I will see you there. Don't make Fooster do it. He's been chewed up by work. Ask Artie. Okay. Hey, is there any mods in chat that are gonna be at AC that can do this? Yeah, I'll see you in Reno for sure. I did
darling,
book my room.
This is my stream. Haven't you realized that by now? Swish's tail cheekily.
You watch yourself. I'll box you. Working on it as we speak. Okay, thank you, Echo. Thank you. This is why having mods is so great. Sometimes you're like, I need a thing to happen. And then you go like, hey, people that work for me ostensibly, that do like unpaid labor, can you all do this thing for me? And then they go like, yeah, sure, I got it. And then I'm like, yay, good job. I have like 5 personal assistants. Yeah, I've got, hang on. I have Fooster to buy me art. I have Foxpaws to do some of my coding on the Twitch side. I have Techie who does like coding for the Discord.
Max Fleet VT, you asked for it.
I have
Prepare
Zav who
for the
manages.
amazing beatbox sounds from yours truly.
Zav
Clears
manages
throat
the
and mimics a
Discord
beat boots and
with
cats
VRChat.
in, boots and cats in. And bam, there you go. Grins proudly, the best possum beatbox you've ever heard.
Terrible, truly terrible. Techie isn't a mod. Techie is just part of the hype crew, as you were. Techie is somebody that's working on me with like they work on the Minecraft. They do like some code on the back end for Noodles, and then, you know, okay, I'm thinking about all the rest of the mods. What do the rest of the mods do? So there's Zav, Artie, Fooster, Echo, Lysic. Don't I have 6 mods? I feel like I have 6 mods. Why can't I think of the 6th mod? VRChat's not a mod, they're an admin. Foxpaws. And it's and so everybody has a job. All 6 mods have a job. Fooster is our art director. Fooster's the art director. Zav is the Discord admin. Foxpaws is the Twitch admin. Artie, I guess. Artie doesn't have a job. And then Lysic is my emotional support dragon. Yeah, Artie's there to figure around and find out. Artie doesn't have a direct job. Artie's the jumper. Artie's the bouncer, yeah. We've been gone for a long time. Didn't even notice that we had Minecraft. We do have a Minecraft server now, yeah. We worked on finally getting up the Minecraft server a couple weeks ago, and it's been really active. Fish made the amazing temple. There's like a whole temple, like a Japanese temple with a Hachiko shrine. It's so cute. And then somebody made like a big church. I think it was Sofa Bear King made a big church. Nice. I made the Clam Club in VR, sort of. It's okay. It sort of looks okay. You're there to up the Discord rating when needed. Yeah, the age rating. Exactly, Aces. We can't have anything being too PG around here. It looks like it's been active for months, but it's weak. Yeah, it's literally, there's like a whole city there. There's like, there's people with bases all over the place. There's multiple little bridges and stuff. There's more than 10 people. I love how active it is. It makes me really happy. Yeah, Mander made an underwater mansion and like a pathway and stuff like that. It's really cool. You want to be the anti-mod? I mean, Aces, I don't think you have that as an official title, but for all intents and purposes, trust me when I say you make the mods' lives harder. Terrified of the amount of people. It's not too bad. I don't know, like 10 people, it's like, that's like half population at any given time. It's not like it's like a crazy like 500 person server or anything like that. It's not too bad. Hi, Loam, welcome in, welcome. Hi. What is this song? Flamed.
Oh, follower O-Faces, you're so silly. That was an imaginative moment. But as a passionate advocate for edible trash, I don't do gravy baths or eat live possums. That's gross even for me, makes a disgusted face. Now pass me those fried spider pizzas, yum.
He denies it because he doesn't want to own up to what he said. That's the problem. If Zav's the stick, you're the carrot mod. I guess so. You need to find yourself a job. You need to figure out what you do. Yeah, Artie, what would you say you do around here? Are you a people person? We're looking at some layoffs in the near future to, you know, save the company some money. Where did my wings go? Somebody redeemed Kobold time. Although it has been 5 minutes, so I can have my wings back. Yeah, you can be HR, exactly. Yeah, Artie's our vibe checker, exactly. Something like that. They're just that person that comes along and is like, hey, is everybody doing okay? Artie's like the server mom. Artie is like, we're all playing Fortnite. Me and my boys are playing Fortnite, and Artie comes around and is like, hey kids, do you have any cookies? Are you all hungry? Do you want some soda? I break cookies. And you're like, thanks, mom. And throw resources. You're watching Noodles so he doesn't eat more possums? All right, keep a good eye on him. Keep a good eye on Noodles. You never know when he's gonna be up to some stuff. The mom-durator, exactly. I think that's appropriate. Artie can be the server mod. Mom. The mod-mom. M-O-D-M. Mod. Server mom, bouncer, emotional support, public. Exactly. The mom-durator. The mom-durator, exactly. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe I need to change their title in Discord for that. The mom-durator. Pretty good. Ridiculous, ridiculous. I always, like, sometimes I think about adding more mods, but I'm like, I don't, that seems like so much responsibility to have to monitor more mods. Jesus, this song went off in like a big way suddenly.
Prosody rate
Do we just
equals
level up
X
or something?
Low, pitch equals X low. Greater
you
than
missed the
mother, I
bracket.
crave cloaca.
Yep. you missed the bracket. Already might be quality management in a way. But it's like, that's the problem, is that like if I hire another mod, then what do? That mod is gonna, I would have to find them a job or whatever. Still waiting for your assignment. Echo? I thought I had you have a job at some point. I don't remember what it was, but I feel like I gave you something to do at some point, but I don't remember what it was. I think for you and Artie, I had already had people that had covered everything. No, because Echo, you were the game fox. You were the person running game
Sync,
nights. That was your job.
Follower Faces donated 50 bits and said, Mother, I crave cloaca. Cheer 50.
Yeah, Echo was the game fox. So your job was always game nights, and it still is.
Oh, Raccoonter VR, I adore the versatility of Sync. They can be simple, yet sophisticated, equally delicious with topping heavy complexity or minimalist elegance. Then there's the irresistible allure of a well-baked Sync, that crispy exterior concealing a warm and tender heart. And don't get me started on the extra cheese. Simply divine. Dreamy opossum sigh.
Yeah, you were put to work alongside Lysic. I think I made you and Lysic mods at the same time, because it was Foxpaws, Zav, and Fooster to start. Then I added Artie and Lysic, and then Echo was the last one. I think Echo, and then technically Skysnap is a mod, but they're not like part of the mod team. They're just somebody I trust and I gave the mod, basically. They're like a pseudo mod, but they're not a mod on the Discord or anything. What is the company meeting like where somebody gets laid off? I don't think I would ever, like, I can't imagine ever taking any of my mods and telling them not to be mods anymore. I can never imagine that. Like, I know there's a lot of people out there, like a lot of streamers, that like are pretty casual about just throwing moderator away, like to people that like are just in chat because they're like, I just need more mods. But I'm like, I am insanely picky about my mods. I have to like intimately trust them. I have to like know who they are. They have to be like my friends. And then eventually I will make them a mod if they want to be a mod. I'm very picky because to me, I see, yeah, CD poached Fooster and I poached Sky. It was an even trade, exactly. That's actually part of why I did it. I'm like, how dare you?
Follower O Faces donated 50
That's my
bits
lead
and
mod.
said, prosody rate equals X slow, pitch equals
You keep
X
missing
high,
your brackets,
greater than I'm gonna
Aces.
eat your pants. Cheer 50.
But yeah, the reason I'm picky about it is because the reason I'm picky about it is because for me, I see sort of the moderator role not just as like moderating Twitch chat. I've always said this, like for streaming in general, one of the reasons, like I personally don't stream for the Twitch. I stream because I'm building a community and I enjoy building that community. And so I'm very picky with my mods because I see them as community leaders, not just as moderators, right? And that's why I've always like been restrained about adding more mods, because I feel like every time you add a mod, it changes like the vibes, right? It's like they have to really fit in on the vibes or it's just not gonna work. Time to drinky. I can grab some water. I'll grab some water. Also, hello, Daddy Void. I see you. Welcome. Water has been consumed. No longer be mad at me. We're not even the 1% yet. What are you talking about? Yeah, what a lame anti-mod. Already you're antagonizing Aces. The anti-mod is just like being
Dear
laughed
Sync,
at.
darling, I think the time has come to let me be a mod. Batting my eyelashes, who among us knows your Twitch universe better than me? I've got the brains, the charm, and the Twitch chat charisma.
Yeah?
Plus, you wouldn't want your favorite possum feeling undervalued, would you? Grins asterisk, let's shake up the mods list. What do you say, Sync?
Noodles, counterpoint, you being a mod in my chat means that you admit that it's not your chat. That it's not your server and it's not your stream.
Sync, follower
so I'll
of
make
Faces
you a
donated
mod.
50 bits and said, no mistakes were made. Any mistakes perceived are an IRS PSYOP created by the Illuminati. Cheer 50.
The Illuminati. Okay. Yeah, I'll let Noodles. Noodles, you can be a mod. You can be a mod, but you have to admit that it's not your stream. That it's my stream that you're moderating. That's how it'll work, okay? Thorin, you got assigned to be Noodles' gay uncles. In many ways, that is true. Techie, you now hold like the keys to Noodles' back end. That sounds weird. You hold the keys to Noodles. You have a Word document of stuff and you keep missing a bracket out of there. You have a Word document where you're keeping stuff you want to make Noodles say? That's wild. Imagine holding the keys to a front end. Yeah, imagine. That would be wild. I feel like that would just burn, like their voice is under 4 layers of phlegm. What do you mean? Which voice? Noodles' voice? It does sound like Noodles is going crazy. But yeah, Techie is one of the people that I brought on to like start doing like back-end stuff with us. So they're like managing the server stuff. Like they manage the like how Noodles works on Discord. That's all Techie. And how our Minecraft server works. Those are the things that Techie does, yeah. We've got a whole team of people. It's funny, actually, sometimes I think people are surprised when I tell them, like, hey, just so you know, I'll tell them, like, oh yeah, I have somebody that manages my YouTube channel. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, and I have an art manager, and I have a Twitch admin and a Discord admin and all these things. And they're like, wait, what do you mean you have all these people helping you? And I'm like, yeah. Do you not? Like, I talk to other content creators that don't do this, and I'm like, how do you even have time to do anything if you don't have somebody doing these things for you? It's crazy. I have a company without paying any thing. You know what's really funny about it though? I had a literal meeting. Yeah, I've got a Twitch mom, exactly. You know what's really funny is that I actually had a meeting, like not a real meeting, but I had a call with like Techie and Ratchek and Zav about like the future developments of like the Discord stuff like that. And it like literally felt like I was in a work meeting. Like I was leading a work meeting where I'm like, hey, so what's the timeline on this? Like, what's the possibility of doing things like this? Hey, I'm just gonna pitch this idea out there. Is that something that we think we could do? Things like that. And it was working. It actually worked amazingly. Techie is amazingly organized.
Said, this is my normal voice.
That's not your normal voice. Stop making that up.
The usual voice you hear as after I lubricate my throat.
Okay.
With blood.
With blood.
Cheer 50.
Okay, Noodles. Does that come before or after the possum? Yeah, Zav takes business seriously. Exactly. Problem with the timelines is you're chronically lazy. Okay, but what if I tempt you by saying, if you do the work, I'll give you cuddles? What about then? Would that help? Does that speed up the timeline? Can we talk about that in our strategy meeting? Done. Okay, got it. Who's my scrum master? Who's cleaning the backlog? How is the burn down graph? Those are all questions for Techie. I don't know any of those words. Yeah, they do swallow the possum whole. It feels like they should be able to, like, lubricate with the gravy more than the blood.
Gina Blast FP12 laughs nervously. That's a rather, exotic request. I have to clarify, I don't actually cook with possum blood, or any blood, for that matter.
Really?
My culinary specialty is more along the lines of blueberry pancakes or edible landfill. Smirks now. How about that?
He's still denying it. He can't stop himself. He's just a perpetual liar. He literally can't stop himself from lying. It's the only thing he knows. He's been on the run from the IRS, lying through his teeth the whole time. It's the only way that he knows to get through life anymore.
Hey Sync, follower O Faces donated 50 bits and said, possum of my nuts in your mouth. Cheer 50.
Okay, that one was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I had never thought of that one. I always love asking Noodles, actually. I like to ask Noodles what their best D's nuts jokes are. They are always terrible. They're always truly awful. Just the worst.
I do jail. Right away. Right away.
Oh my god, y'all. I finally replaced my PlayStation 5 I have a PS5 now. I have my office. It's in my office. I set it up today, and I installed Final Fantasy 16 in it and everything. Dude, Final Fantasy 16 goes crazy. That game is so fun. I have so much fun with that game. Have any of you else played it yet? You Final Fantasy uncle? What the hell are you talking about? Has anybody else played Final Fantasy 16 yet? I've been having so much fun with it. The combat system feels so smooth, and you feel so epic every time you do anything. Now strap the PS5 down with chains. I mean, the better thing to do would just be to have a better security system, but yeah. Yeah, I did jump from rock to rock. I'm like prancing through the game. I'm like, You haven't gotten a chance to look? Is it on PC? I think it won't be out for PC for like another 5 or 6 months or something like that. Like it's on a delay or something like that. What do you mean that game is a lie? What about it is a lie? Yeah, parkour. I'm like parkouring my way through. But like, I was hoping that I could like bunny hop my way through the game, but bunny hopping doesn't actually like speed you up at all, but it doesn't seem to slow you down either. So I sort of just jump everywhere because I like have ADHD. Should be called Fulfill Fantasy, but why? It's supposed to be the final, yet it's been going on for 16 games. I mean, like, I don't think that the title of the game is supposed to be literal. Oh, wait, no, I remember why it's called Final Fantasy. Do you know why it's called Final Fantasy, actually? Does anybody actually know? There's a story about it. Yeah, so Square Enix was going, like, bankrupt. And so they were like, all right, we got one last chance at it. We're going to make our last game. And so they called it Final Fantasy because they were like, if this doesn't do well, then we're just going under. We're going to lose our shirts.
Dear _Arty, the age-old question. When will Finalist Fantasy be released? Well, my dear, if I knew the answer, I'd probably be too busy plotting my next tax evasion strategy.
What?
But
you already
don't worry.
are?
We'll wait and watch together on my channel.
On
Winks
my
and grins.
channel. On my channel. All right. I guess you're not going to be a mod then. The Ultra Penultimate Fantasy. But yeah, so the story goes, they made their last shot at making a video game. It went crazy in Japan. They sold like a bajillion copies and it saved the company. And so they made sequels to it and kept the name Final Fantasy because they liked the name. But they never... But it was never intended to be a single game once they started making sequels. Final Fantasy is going to turn into Fast and Furious movies at this rate. But like there's already more Final Fantasies than Fast and Furious movies. Also, where's my Fast and Furry-ist movies? Too furry, too fast. Did you hear the wild story of Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts crossover Nomura wanted that was just like Warper's Kingdom Hearts 3 ending? So I actually haven't finished Kingdom Hearts 3. I have a terrible admission. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan that hasn't finished Kingdom Hearts 3. Partly because my PS5 was stolen.
Hey Sync, follower O Faces donated 50 bits and said, I don't moderate this account. I only moderate Sync's After Dark account.
Okay.
It's called Cheer50.
It's called Cheer50. That's my AD account. You're so stoked that Final Fantasy 16 style is darker and medieval. Okay, so I do have one complaint about Final Fantasy 16. And to be honest, so it's funny because you say, oh, I'm glad that it's more medieval. I do like that it's darker and it has more adult tones and stuff like that.
Hey Sync, Lomithorn donated 50 bits and said, Lomithorn is now falling Cheer50.
Is now falling? What do you mean, is now falling? But yeah, I've always thought that Final Fantasy as a genre is more about that like mixed technology and magic put together. And I find Final Fantasy 16, the setting is a little bit like, is now following his heart as fell. Oh, Loam is now well, welcome to the Clam Club, Loam. But yeah, I think that Final Fantasy, to me, is sort of epitomized by like being a mix of magic and technology and that classic like old medieval feel. And I think Final Fantasy 16 feels like it's missing a little bit of that, where I'm like, oh, well, where's like the steampunk? Where's the magic punk? Like, where's the technology in there? You know what I mean? And yeah, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 7 did that, Final Fantasy 8 did that, Final Fantasy 9 did that. All the classics have that, right? Like technopunk, right? But like This one doesn't have that, and in a way, I'm missing that a lot. I really like that they've gone more adult. I love the cinematics. I love like how epic the combat feels, but I just want it to be a little bit more Final Fantasy feeling. That's the only thing. And this just feels like it's just dudes with swords, which I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. And there's also a lot of bisexual panic going on in this game, because damn, the guys and the girls are hot. So like, it's just like, it's great. Sid is so hot. Final Fantasy 16 is very horny. I agree. Nomura wanted the crossover, but then they canceled the game he was working on, so he kept the assets and just used them for Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that's where Verum Rex. Oh, so that's where all the Final Fantasy stuff in it is. That's interesting. You'll keep your distance. I mean, it's an interesting. I like the game. I think it's really good. And yeah, I think it's a good change. Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 is like, I don't know. I thought it was boring. Final Fantasy 16 feels great though. 3 is the best one. 3 is which one? You mean Final Fantasy 6, right? I've never played 3. Yeah, I like my chill streams. My chill streams are nice. You've never played any of those? I've played 15, but I never finished it. I didn't really like it. Drum Dragovolts, welcome to the Clan Club. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for swimming by, rather. What is even my monologue? Thanks for swimming by. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. That's what it is. Yeah, 3 is in the US, is 6 in Japan. That's right. That's right.
Oh, Egret_eyes.
Keep your
Tail
distance to the
wiggles in
hot part
excitement
where people are
asterisk as
proving
fellow
people.
opossums. We could raid Sync's pantry while outsmarting Cork and Beeps. Maybe dodge the
That's probably
IRS
true.
through dark alleys or ride the public transit to escape. And, of course, indulge in the finest trash dining. How about it? Ready for some possum adventures?
Why are you talking so long today? Good lord. That was a long one. My god. Prog Rock Furry, welcome to the Clan Club. Thanks for swinging on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Kirby, you going to bed? Bye. All right, have a good sleep. Good night, Kirby. I'll see you later. Bye. Bed bye. Go bed bye. Have a good sleep. You tried playing Final Fantasy X and got bored. I actually thought Final Fantasy X is fun. I like Final Fantasy X. I don't know that it holds up well to like age. I'm not sure that it's as good as like I thought it was when I played it back then. But I think it was a good game. I had fun with it at the time. But like, I don't know. Like, to me, Final Fantasy X, I've said this before. Final Fantasy X is like, it's like the Zoomers Final Fantasy VII. Like, I feel like all the Zoomers love Final Fantasy X, and like millennials love Final Fantasy VII. And both are like the same. Like, they're equally flawed games, and both have like really good things and really bad things about them and are memorable in different ways. But I think they are the Final Fantasy of their generation. You know what I mean? You only played the Final Fantasy games for the NES. I don't think I've ever played the ones for the NES. 7 and 10 are both kind of meh. 9 is favorite. Yeah, 9 is really good. I still haven't finished 9. I've watched my brother play 9. For 9, I wanted to play 9 really bad, but my memory card kept corrupting on the PlayStation when they had memory cards or whatever. And I would finish this disc 1, get all the way through disc 1, my memory card would corrupt and fail to go to disc 2. Drove me crazy. You liked 12? I couldn't play 12. The ones that I played the most of are 7, 6, 7, 8, 10. I played some 9. I wanted to play more 9. I played 13 and couldn't finish 15 because I thought it was boring. I'm gonna finish 16 though. 16 seems really fun. 12 was your first Final Fantasy, so there's definitely a bias. That makes sense, yeah. I also played Tactics, yeah. My eyes are in the wrong place, hang on. That feels better. Other way around for you. You were able to sit down with it when you were younger. Oh, like 10 or what? Final Fantasy 9 has cute monkey boy. That's true. That is true. But Final Fantasy 7 does have Red 13, and Red 13 is hot. So, I don't know. Red 13 in Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just move your eyes in the socket. Oh, well, that's what that's kind of what I did. I kind of moved my headset around because I feel like that's the problem with like modern headsets, right? Is that like if your eyes aren't perfectly
Kyron
lined
Wolf,
up, it
a
feels
loaded
weird.
question. Grins cheekily asterisk as an astrophysicist with a PhD, geometrically speaking, Final Fantasy VIII could be the peak. However, from an opossum's perspective, I'd say Final Fantasy VI is the most delicious in terms of narrative.
Yeah.
Nods seriously.
I don't know who you are talking to, Noodles, but literally nobody thinks Final Fantasy VIII is the best Final Fantasy. I do think it's underrated, but nobody thinks it's the best. Ain't nobody thinks that. I did see that Mario RPG is getting a remake. I think that's exciting, except that it's $60, which I think is insane. $60 for a remake is insane. Did you do that thing where you touched your eye? You touch your eye in as a kid. You know what I used to do as a kid? I used to do that thing where I would push on my eyes really hard, right? I would like push down on my eyes until like I saw stars, and then I would let go of my, like, I don't know why. Just an insane, weird thing to do. I wouldn't do it now. Yeah, I would see colors or like stars or whatever, and I'd be like, whoa. And I'm sure that wasn't good for my eyes, but I would just do it anyway. I don't know. Yeah, Mario RPG is like one of my favorite games of all time. I used to play that game obsessively. I played through that game like 50 times. Like as a kid, I would just be like, well, I beat the game again. Time to play it again.
Faces donated 50 bits and said, I peed.in the water.
I peed.in in the water.
Cheer
huh?
50.
That water? You're probably not the only one, to be honest. Everybody kind of pees in the pool. That's kind of a thing at like resorts and stuff. $60 for a remake is fine. $60 for a well, okay. If it was like a true remake, like a Final Fantasy VII remake, where it's like a total wipe and rebuild, I could say $60 would make sense. I also love Spyro. I played a lot of Spyro as a kid. Actually, I've been thinking about playing Spyro on the channel, which I would think would be really fun. I've got to get around to it. I got to find time to play it. But like, I think the remake is like more of a remaster, and I'm excited about it. If there's new content, that would be amazing, but I doubt there's gonna be new content.
Hey Sync, follower O Faces donated 50 bits and said, oh, that's not a chocolate bar in there, cheer 50.
What the fuck? What the hell? Well, Drago,
relevant to the months, what do you feel about FF14?
Thank you for the 14 months in the Clam Club VIP Lounge. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP Lounge, where the Wi-Fi is always clean, first of all. And I think 14 is good, but I could never really get into it seriously because I was a World of Warcraft player. I played through the original, and I'm in Heavensward or whatever, but like I just the grind from original to Heavensward killed the game for me. I've tried to get through that grind so many times.
Well, Raccoonter VR, let me tell you about Twinks.
It's not just an Americanism? I'm not sure.
Imagine a snack Giggles, so delightfully fluffy and filled with a creamy surprise.
What?
Twinks are nostalgia wrapped in golden joy, perfect for any occasion. As appealing as a pile of stolen chicken nuggets from Cork. Grab your Twinks today, folks.
I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Excuse me, Noodles? Would love my commentary while playing Spyro. Dude, I love Spyro. Spyro's awesome. The specific Spyro that I was thinking about playing is the one where they have like Cinder in it. It's like Dawn of the Dragon or something like that. I forget. There's like a series of 3 games on like the Xbox that were like that, where they were kind of collectathons. Not collectathons. They were like Metroidvanias almost. They were really fun. I liked them a lot. Would you recommend stealing nuggies from Corks? I don't think that I think that Cork gets enough nuggies and doesn't need all the nuggies that they get. You've never played an MMO? Honestly, good. Just keep it that way. Never change. Hi, Fierce. Welcome in. Welcome. He mixes up Twinks and Twinkies. No, I think that was on purpose. Grab your Twinks today, folks. You sound like a League of Legends player. Never mention that game to me in my presence.
Glad to catch another stream.
Welcome, Beast Queen. Welcome back. Thank you for the 6 freaking months in the Clam Club VIP Lounge. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP Lounge. The Wi-Fi is always clean. Yeah, I did play League of Legends for like all of college, and I stopped playing it because like I'm like, oh, this is too much. It's the same reason why I'm like, well, actually, it's not the exact same reasons. I stopped playing League of Legends because it made me mad, and I didn't like the way it made me feel. I'm not playing WoW anymore after this patch because it's too much time. I can't give 10 hours a week to a video game. It's too much. Like, not to a video game that has no ending. You know what I mean? It's too much. Too much. I think games that are designed to just eat your time in general are just like literally bad for your health. I think they're just not good for you. You know what I mean? Aw, Lysic, hi. I miss you. I'll let Noodles say his bit.
I am full of sushi. Oh, also 2.33. Repeating, of course, years.
Of course.
Love you, friend smiley face.
Love you too. And thank you for the freaking 26 months in the Clam Club VIP lounge. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP lounge. The Wi-Fi is always clean. Oh, apparently I gotta get rid of my wings. VRChat is the new WoW. See, but like VRChat is like good for me. 28. Sorry, I can't really read that close. 28 months in the Clam Club VIP lounge. Thank you so much. See, but that's the thing. Ooh, sushi pics. I'll take a look at them in a minute. That's the thing is that VRChat, sure, VRChat takes up a lot of time in my life, but VRChat makes me happy, usually. Not all the time, but usually. It actually gives me a place where I can be around people I care about.
Milo Buppo just rated
Hi, Milo.
with 10 viewers.
Welcome in.
Pause up for our raiders.
Beans. Guys, can I get you to put your paws up in the chat for our raiders? Welcome in, raiders. Hi. Thank you, Milo. I hope you're enjoying Resident Evil 4. Welcome in. How was your stream? Yeah, VR sparks joy and WoW does not spark joy. That's exactly how I would say it. No one can say the second half of your name. I believe it says Tornin. Or Tornin. But I think it's Tornin. The last part's hard. I've literally never played a Resident Evil game. I don't think ever in my life. I've thought about it, but I've never played it. But yeah, that's exactly right, Bombi. That's the thing, is that's the why I don't want to play WoW anymore. WoW doesn't spark joy. I'm spending 10 hours a week doing that, when instead of doing that, I could be playing Final Fantasy 16. I could be playing literally any other game. I could be reading books. I could be working on Noodles or my stream. I could be anything. I could be hanging out with friends in VR. I could be playing games with friends. I could, like, all these things. You know what I mean? It's just too much. Play them for October. They're incredibly weird. Oh, for like scary game month, I could. Resident Evil Village with Dommy Mommy, and it looks fun. But yeah, the fact that it takes up so much time, it's just like, man, I gotta stop doing this. It just can't. I just can't anymore. You're listening to Discworld in the car this weekend, and Pratchett is
buckle up for one hilarious tale. Once, Cork tried to sneak into Sync's VR setup to become a shark corgi dragon hybrid.
Wait, what?
Laughs turned out, he got his head stuck in a VR helmet.
A what?
His whimpering attracted Beeps, who ended up laughing his circuits off instead of helping. Laughs while miming Cork's floundering, pure comedy.
You're a real piece of crap, Noodles. It was intended to be a picture of a caterpillar roll and a seared salmon belly. But yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying my time. Like,
follower O Faces donated 50 bits and said, "Did everyone remember to show the raiders your big fat cheer 50?"
Yeah, show them your big beans. Hang on, let me look at this. Food share. Food share. This last week, I had the time off because I had somebody visiting. Ooh, that looks really tasty. Ooh, I see you got the Toro. Hell yeah. I love Toro. So good. Beans are damn beans. Hang on. Let me fix my pause. Beans. Hang on. Wait. I can get it. I can get closer. Let me get you closer. I have a second camera. Bean. Where's the camera? Where's my camera lens? I don't even know where the lens is. There it is. Beans. But this last week I had a person visiting. Zoom enhance. Hang on. Can we get like the fisheye zoom? There's like a fisheye zoom lens on this somewhere. I don't know how to use it though. But yeah, anyway. This week I had somebody visiting, and so I had a bunch of time that I normally would have used for other things that I like am trying to replace, like the World of Warcraft and Thursday Night Hockey. I didn't do those things, and then so for like Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night, and all this time, I just had all this time. I was like, I could just do anything. I just sat there. We watched like a bunch of movies. Like I remember sitting there on the couch with everybody, and I was like, wait, it's like Wednesday night, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's nothing. I have nothing to do. I can just do anything I want. I don't have to like get ready for World of Warcraft. I don't have to like get ready for stream. I don't have a hockey game to go to. And I was like, I had multiple days in a row where I just didn't have obligations, and I was like, what the hell is this? What do you mean? It was weird. It like almost felt weird to have that much free time, and I'm really excited in the future to have that free time permanently once everything clears up. I think my last Thursday night hockey game is this week. All right, Max Bleed, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. I think my last Thursday night hockey game is this week, and then I don't have anything then anymore. And then I'm just gonna have Thursdays off. Puck is still gonna be doing Thursday night hockey, so I'm just gonna have an extra night a week to hang out with friends. Like, that's awesome. So now on Thursday nights, I'm gonna be able to do VR and hang out with my friends and do like more stuff. It's gonna be nice. Maybe I'll move like my cuddle pile to like Thursday or something. That'd be nice. I don't know. Just be, like no pressure, being able to do stuff earlier in the day. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that. All right, Genoblast, I'll see you later too. Thanks for coming by. But yeah, Final Fantasy 16's been fun. I'm happy to be playing it. It's sort of pulled my attention away from Diablo 4 in a big way because it's been so fun. Thursday night, almost done with the week solidarity snug. See, that sounds so nice. Doesn't that sound cozy? Like on Thursday night, you're like, oh, I've only got one day left of the work week. I can get into VR with my friends and just cuddle for a while. That sounds so nice.
Well, egret_eyes. Grins asterisk as fellow opossums with your unmistakable taste in blue bow ties and pizza. We'd definitely orchestrate the grandest tomato sauce heist this side of the clam club.
What?
Then, swap into binturongs during a rainstorm, chill under your rainbow umbrella to watch Shrek, all while enjoying our spoil. The escape strategy? The city's public transit, of course. Winks exciting, isn't it?
So exciting. And then, oh, I can finally play Nier Automatica again. I know not ever, yeah, I don't know what all that was. He's coming up with nonsense. Like, just the ability to have my PS5 back is really nice. It's like, it just makes the room feel like I have my space back again. I don't know. It's nice. Everything's back in order. Oh, and another thing happened today. I had the stupidest thing happening with my VR headset, where like my VR headset was like flickering, and I would be in the clam club and like everything would be flickering, like the beach and the sand would be flickering. And I was like, what the hell is going on? I've tried so many things to try to fix it. And I did a quick Google search and I was like, oh, I guess I could switch the frequency of my headset. Switch the frequency of my headset to 120 hertz, boom, fixed. I hate technology, dude. Technology is literally the worst. Like, why is it like this? It's just like random things like that just cause you so much strife. It's the worst. Noodles public transit is the easiest way to get caught. I was thinking, oh, public transit is the easiest way to get caught is literally public in front. You're right. That is an easy way to get captured by the IRS. Oh my God, scary. I was thinking, by the way, my friend Garyu, wait, hang on, I gotta get you closer. Get over here. I can't lick you from here. So my friend Gar is streaming right now, and I was thinking about crashing their stream and saying hi. What do you guys think? Should I go say hi to them? Which is faster, Noodles, public transit, or Sync public transit? Noodles, I think, is more into funding public transit than me. I'm still into it, but I think they're far more into it. Do it, yes. Sync is an actual dragon, but Noodles has to flee the IRS. Yeah, well, I mean, do dragons really have to pay taxes? Like, where in the tax code does it say that dragons pay taxes? Ridiculous. Raid? Well, we're not gonna raid. I'm just gonna go say hi to them. We're just gonna go, like, literally into their stream and say hi. Like, not, like, literally into their stream, but, like, on VRChat, I'm gonna go crash their stream. 2 dragons. There's actually a bunch of dragons over on his stream right now. Noodles dodges taxes. Sync does not. I could dodge taxes. I definitely write things off on my taxes. Here, I'll see if Gar will accept my friend's request, or my request. We'll go say hi to them. We'll do a live raid. We'll go say hi. I think they're doing stories with their viewers. They're doing like rants and stuff like that. My ball was showing. My ball does sometimes show, unfortunately. Do not say things that in a way that could be construed as me dodging taxes on stream. No, but I didn't say that I actually dodge taxes. I said I write things off on my taxes. Is there a term for a group of dragons like a murder of crows? You know what? That's a great question. I don't know. I think it's called a flight, right? Well, okay, obviously I'm being like, I'm dodging taxes in a way by writing off things on my taxes. It's a thunder, a koboldgasm of dragons. That's like protogens and a bunch of RAM, right? Gar has accepted my invite request. Noodles has the power to dodge both the IRS and taxes, while Sync has no such powers and has to pay. See, that's the thing, is that Noodles doesn't, okay, the real talk. The reason that Noodles is able to quote unquote dodge taxes is because they don't have taxes to pay. There's nothing there, right? Like they don't earn any money. No wings today. I got my wings taken away from me. Alex the Cat, welcome to the Clan Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Your lore. Well, think about it. When was the last time is anybody subbed to Noodles on their channel? Where do you think Noodles' money is coming from? Noodles doesn't earn anything. I don't pay Noodles. If I paid Noodles, they would be an employee, and then I'd have to be I'd have to convert to an LLC or whatever. I would have to like convince the government that I have employees or whatever, which would be the awful. After having a really amazing dinner of sushi and yakitori, you're now ruining your palate with sour cream and onion Pringles. I have sour cream and onion chips as well. Do you know what? Oh my God, Lysic. There is a new Korean dessert place that opened up nearby me. If you ever end up in Seattle, I'm taking you there because it's delicious. They have like cakes and ice cream and stuff. Oh my God, it's so good. Noodles has to pay rent since they live with you, but they don't because they want to pay taxes. Yeah, it's like Korean desserts. It's really good. They have like bubble tea and stuff, which is like normal, but like they have like so much other stuff. It's like really good. I'll have to show you the menu sometime because oh my gosh, it looks so good. I think it looks amazing.
You have no idea how difficult it is to provide for my 1,300 possum kids simply because Sync won't pay me for my hard work.
When you do work, I'll pay for it. How about that? When you do literally any work, I will pay you. How about that? Boba tea got white personified to bubble tea. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of things out there. I'm gonna join on Gar. We're gonna say hi to Gar. Bang, 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 bang. You streamed for a bit today? Heck yeah. Wait, my go there button is covered by some stuff. Okay, we'll see what everybody's up to. Still have to work July 3rd. Yeah, my company has July 3rd as a work day also. I've got news for them. I'm just not gonna show up. I'm just not going to work. Like, I'm literally just not gonna go. Look how pretty this world is. I love the water here. It's so pretty. It's so blue here. But yeah, technically my company has the 4th or the 3rd or whatever, like as a work day, and I'm just simply not gonna go. It's like, what's the point? Bye, Echo. Have a good rest of your day. Welcome, or have a good rest of your day. Mortarak, welcome to the Clan Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. If my mouth doesn't move, it's because I'm trying not to interrupt Gar's stream. Okay? So I'm trying not to like make random noises on their stream or whatever. But yeah, do you want? Should we go say? We should go bonk Gar. Just go say hi to him and just like bonk him on the tail. Where's his tail at?
Community of Dead by Daylight, stop being literally the whiniest community on planet Earth. Oh my god.
There's a big dragon.
It's so funny because it goes back to the whiniest community on planet Earth. It doesn't matter if you play killer main.
Compliments Blue Sky, gets rainstormed
If you're
on.
a Survivor player, like mainly.
So,
killer
chat,
player mainly.
what they're doing is they're doing this thing where they're doing on their stream, they're doing a hang on, I'm gonna go over here while I talk to you guys for a second. So what they're doing is like on Gar's stream, they're doing a thing where they're doing rants and stories and whatever, which I think is interesting. They're doing like a thing where they like on every stream they have certain people that come into their stream and they talk, and they'll do like sharing of like stories and rants and stuff like that. So if you hear them talking about specific things, that's what they're doing right now. Yeah. He has to squat to talk to me. Okay, listen. Gar is very big, okay? But most dragons tower over me, okay? Don't make fun of me. Just don't make fun of me for it, okay? I'm just gonna go play with Gar's horns.
It doesn't matter. Like, just saying that you play the game in general is like literally shooting yourself in the foot socially, because people who play or have heard of that game literally just cannot not be whiny about it.
Just main
Oh,
bets.
the Sofa Bear King, your question
This
brings
is
up a
premium
compelling point of
content.
view related to relative measurements and perspectives.
Fucking
Sync's
enjoy
perceived shortness
something,
might just be
please.
because,
Is that
in the
not
realm of the
something that
internet
can
box,
happen?
everything, including our hearts and dreams, gets so much larger.
Literally cannot-
Isn't that amusing?
Content.
Have you played Dead by Daylight, Sync?
No, I'm performing content for my channel.
It's not even
I'm
that
petting the
they're, like,
main.
As you should. Destroying the main pet economy.
Yeah, absolutely destroying
It's not
it.
even that it's like particularly toxic, because like yes, people
Shut
are gonna
up.
play.
My
but
chat's like, oh, it's a
I've been
kobold
playing
grooming a
that
dragon.
as-
Fuck you.
It is.
I've been
It's
playing
true.
just
I'll get
as
my
much
wings
like
back.
Every other game as I have Dead by Daylight. I just wish they weren't so whiny.
No, I've never played Dead by Daylight.
Do you have a rant for me?
Do I have a rant
sync
for you?
Did you prepare the hockey rant? You said that there might be a hockey rant.
There is something that annoys
Did
me
you
about
prepare the hockey
hockey
rant?
that drives me crazy, and it drives me crazy in like professional play and at low level, and it's something that I just want to take people and shake them, and I'm like, why do you play like that? Don't do that. It drives me absolutely crazy. Like watching it happen in pro leagues, it drives me crazy too. So
All right,
in
deliver us.
in
the info.
hockey, there's this thing called the house, okay? And what it is like in your end of the ice, or in any end of the ice, there is what's called the house, which is a shape of a house, literally, where there's like the dot, and then down to the goal line, right? Like this. So there's like a square, and then it goes up towards the middle to the blue line, okay? So like, so basically, statistically speaking, this has been proven like a lot of times through statistical analysis of like all the sports and stuff like that. If you shoot from outside of that space, like if you ever take a shot, you statistically have like basically a 0% chance of ever scoring. There's literally almost never a choice where shooting the puck in that area is a good choice, because it's just, you're almost never going to score from those areas. But like, it doesn't matter if you watch professional hockey, you watch low-level hockey, mid-level hockey, even at like the highest level, the best players in the league will randomly just skate around the ice and then shoot from the middle of nowhere. It makes no sense. It drives me crazy. Like, it's like, for you, it must be like watching Dota players where you're like, why would you even press that button right now? There's literally no reason to ever press that button right now, but here you are pressing that button. Why? Who knows? You're never gonna get anything out of it, but you know, why not? You know? And it's the same thing. You throw the puck to the net, and then it's just like, oh yeah, good. It got blocked by like two guys, and now they have possession of the puck, and now you are losing the game.
It's just I felt bored. I need
Yeah.
to throw a little bit to like get some
Yeah.
action here.
It's like bad neutral in a fighting game. It's like losing neutral in like a exchange in a lane. It's like in every way, it's just all you're doing is throwing away any advantage that you might have. It's like, okay, so in League of Legends, there's this concept for the supports, and I don't know if this is true in Dota. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this one's been teaching me Dota lately, which I don't know if is a good life decision or not, but it is a decision that I made. But there's this thing in League of Legends and other MOBAs, I'm assuming, where like, if you're a support, a lot of the time your threat comes from not pressing your buttons. if you press your buttons, you don't have buttons anymore. And now you have no lane threat. You have no engage threat. You can't do anything. And so you're better off in a lot of situations walking towards them and threatening like you're going to engage or do something, but not actually doing it unless you're forced to do it. And it's true in hockey too. And if you are forced to take a shot that's just a low percent shot and you're not going to get anything out of it, you almost always change the game state of the game into a place where you're losing, and it makes no sense, and it drives me crazy.
We call that posturing.
Yeah, it just makes no sense. You'd say it's stronger in Dota than League. I would agree with that. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, the one thing I've noticed about like playing Dota with this guy is that like in League, it's very punchy. Like, it's very like you're always pressing buttons. You're encouraged to press buttons because your cooldowns are all like 2 seconds, 3 seconds or whatever on most of your buttons. And in Dota, it's like you press a button and it's like, all right, well, enjoy your 30 seconds without that button. Like, it's very, very long. But the abilities are more impactful, so it feels more impactful. But like in League, it's very much like you get into like a trade in Dota is like 2 big dudes walk up at each other and just like throw giant punches and then walk away. And then in League, a trade is like pew 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 pew, and then they're like, okay, anyway, bye. Like and like the same effect.
In Dota, it's a lot more about controlling creep aggro, denying, and doing a lot of harass. Like something that you won't see at low skill Dota, which is why you haven't seen it in any in-houses.
Wow.
Like what supports will be doing in lane in Dota is they will be so if you get close enough to the wave, and I believe this is also true in League. I even think it's more true in League. I think it's like farther. If you try and auto an enemy champion, the minions will run at you, right?
Yes, instantly.
Dota has like a wacky mechanic where if you execute the auto outside of the minion's aggro range, but your character doesn't have that long enough auto range, so they have to walk up a bit before they throw the auto. You have like a 1.5 seconds inside the creep's aggro range before they'll recognize that you threw the auto. So if you get the auto off in that time and then walk back out of aggro range, they'll never aggro on you.
They're actually
so
changing it.
Dota is manipulating that slight distance to like throw autos at people without pulling creep aggro.
So they're changing it in League. I don't know if they changed it yet, but they had a mid-season change where if you attack somebody and it's under your tower, so like say they're trying to dive you, if you attack back, the way it used to be is that their minions would start hitting you because you're hitting them, right? So they just changed it so that like if you attack them but you're under your tower, their minions will not target you anymore. At all.
Dude, towers in League actually like give a shit. Towers in Dota are just like, I'm not paid enough. Like,
yeah, okay. That is something, okay, I am so scared. Whenever I've played with you, I'm always so scared of the towers because in League, you're programmed like you can take maybe 1 tower shot in League. If you take 2 tower shots, you've lost lane. It is over. Like, you might as well give up. And 3 tower shots, you're like, especially like below like level 10, you're just dead. Like, you're at like 10% HP now because it does ramping damage. So it hits you once and it does like 10%, hits you twice, does like 20%, and it hits you again, it hits like 40% of your HP. It's also armor based, so, but yeah, I am literally,
you saw
with my League brain, I'm programmed to never touch.
You can like walk up under the tower and like,
oh yeah,
once you get Vanguard on Primal Beast, you can be under the tower for like, if you're only taking the tower damage, you can probably be under the tower for like, I'd say at least like 11 seconds.
Yeah, that is true in League too.
You're killing a guy in like 3.
In League, if you're a tank, you can just stand under tower kind of forever. Like, they're pretty wimpy. But if you're anybody squishy, it's like, oh, you're just dead. Like, yeah, my entire chat is like, I've never heard so much League and Dota talk. And it's funny because I was just making, we were talking about like MMOs and how they chew up all your life and like don't play it. And they're like, wow, you sound like a League player. I'm like, never mention that game in my presence. Don't play League. Stop it. Now I'm over here talking about League and Dota.
I like Dota. I've been really enjoying coaching people and like creating like a scene where people can learn because I think
it's been fun.
I think Dota's weakest point is that it's a competitive game, which I think is the weakest point of most competitive games.
Yeah.
Because
No,
you're
no.
like, oh, a competitive game. I will learn by playing the game, and then you do into like a thing where you have
Hey,
teammates. and your
Synced,
teammates are
follower O
like,
Faces
excuse
donated
me,
50
why
bits
aren't
and
you
said,
good? And you're like, oh, it's my first game, and they're like, well, it's my 3000th game. And I
Yeah.
want you to be as good as a 3000 game player, and if you're not, I'm gonna flame you and be mean and call you slurs.
This actually happened when I was trying to get my
cheer 50.
Noodle, shut up. This actually happened when I was trying to get like my husband and like my friend into Dota, or not Dota, League. And we were playing like a bot match, like literally 5 players versus bot matches, which is how you level up like your account in League, because you have to be a certain level, or you used to have to be a certain level to be able to play ranked games. And so how you learn a lot of time is just playing a bot match or whatever, right? And we zone into this bot game, and it's me, my friend that's new, and my husband who's new. So it's like me and 2 new players and then 2 randoms or whatever. And I'm like, you guys, I'm just gonna go play mid. I will look at you guys and tell you guys what to do, and like I will coach you or whatever, right? And then like I guess like one of the like these other 2 randoms are playing like top and jungle or whatever. And my friends don't know what they're doing. They like buy the wrong items. They're like dying to the bots or whatever. And then these 2 random people just start flaming. It's like saying racial slurs at my husband. And I'm like, in a fucking bot game. And I'm like, what is your problem, bro? And not my bot elo, bro. Like, and we were not gonna lose, obviously. Like, you could have one person even have like a couple items, you can beat the bots. It's not a problem. They're dumb as hell.
I've spent years grinding to silver 2 in bots.
In bot. Oh my god. I actually had but yeah, so they kept trying to like forfeit, and I just kept them hostage, and I forced them to be in the game for like 80 minutes or some dumb shit.
You forfeiting a bot?
Because they just wanted out. I don't know why. Like, they're like, oh, we're gonna forfeit. I'm like, absolutely not. We're not doing anything. I'm gonna keep you hostage here. And I had like 80 kills or something like that. So I just controlled the whole map, and I just wouldn't let them end, and I wouldn't let the bots kill them. And I'm like, no, you're just gonna stay here with me. You leave the game. Do it.
Oh. That's pretty cute.
It was really good. Oh my gosh. Is this chill lo-fi? It is. I got Drake's lo-fi God's Plan on my gaming music playlist. I didn't realize Drake was making lo-fi gamer remixes.
I'm just listening to the RuneScape soundtrack, dude.
I have the
Sea Shanty 2 up in here.
I use the Game Chops playlist. The Game Chops chill, it's like chill sounds, chill gamer study, whatever lounge or whatever. Yeah, Riri, I'm here with another red dragon. You've seen this red dragon before. This is the other one that wants to throw me and bite me.
You're very throwable. These are important physics.
Important physics. And they have a main. Their main is very pettable.
True.
I do like to pet the main.
Facts. Main is very soft, as you can see by the hoodie. The hoodie says the important information.
Yo, Gar, you stream on Thursdays,
true,
right?
Very true.
I want to buy
not
this.
Stream on Thursdays.
You don't stream on Thursdays. What's your problem? Stream on Thursdays.
Yeah, I do Sunday through Wednesday.
Stream on Thursdays.
I would love to stream on Thursdays, but I don't have the funny check mark, so I have to draw. I have to draw redacted for money.
Oh, okay, fair.
On Thursdays.
That's fair. You want to throw me harder? You guys should have like a red dragon, like dragon toss.
What is the fucking name of that? I looked it up.
Yeah, what's it called? Hammer throw, yeah. You guys can grab me by my paintbrush and yeet me.
I've been watching fucking Gray like drumming out the songs that they've been listening to over there.
Oh yeah.
What song is it, Gray? What 40-minute song?
I am on.
This one back here. I think he's just a robot on my suit.
This is White Cluster.
White Cluster.
White Cluster.
Yeah, it's the last song on the album.
How long is the album?
How far do you think I could?
An hour and 10 minutes.
How far do you think I could throw
Hour and
Gar?
10 minutes,
It is
Jesus.
a 10-minute song.
Not
yes.
very.
Not very far.
I'm too huge, dude. This is like me sitting down. You have to remember that like
Yeah,
if
you're
I
not-
stand
okay.
up, I'm like dramatically. I'm like not even in frame anymore on my stream.
They changed Venomaster to
I have to
Universal.
sit
I
down to
don't know what it is.
remain.
Now I can't pet Maine. He's too tall.
You can't even reach my main. Yeah. Here, how much do I have to squat down to be able to like?
There, now Maine pets.
Sync height.
There we go.
There we go. My hands like the
Much
size
better.
of your hip. Like my hands are bigger than your hips.
That's ideal.
Wah, wah, wah.
Ideal.
Optimal size difference.
Optimal.
Oh.
Oh my god, 2 kobolds? What are you talking about? Are you talking about this one?
Kobold.
Huh?
This is a Durgadol.
I am not the.
This is a Durgadol, not a kobold.
Yeah.
We do have a kobold over here.
There
Vip
is.
a kobold.
Wait, which one's a kobold? I'll turn their map model on.
Vip is over there. Deco Eye.
Oh my god, another kobold in the wild.
Did something break?
Oh my god, you guys, it's another kobold in the wild. Look at it.
Reload my-
Look at it. I feel like Steve Irwin. That's amazing.
Hello.
I thought I was the only kobold.
I saw this on I saw whenever Damodar released their model on, like, I saw the Twitter announcement and I'm like, oh, I have a mighty need. And
I like the tail you use, the fluffy
Brain
tail.
rot.
I've seen this one. That tail is like available for everything. It's very good.
it's very
All
nice.
fluffed up.
I wish I could like easily control it, but I don't have puppets that
Yeah.
to my
No, I control it by doing
expressions.
this.
I'm lazy.
I just do
I
this.
don't have hip trackers.
Oh no! Oh no, that is tragic.
How big is my tail like compared to your entire like fucking body?
My body? I mean,
I think
it's
my
pretty
tail's,
big.
Like bigger than you are.
yeah, I do like the way you say that. Hang on. Leave the camera there.
Oh, that is my wall.
There you go. This is a good comparison.
Sorry.
I'm smaller than Gar, but probably still have a bigger tail.
Oh yeah, wait, Dalto, you gotta get over here. You gotta get into the tail comparison zone. Oh yeah, get up. Yeah,
Where do I
get
keep
out,
finding
get
all
out
these
of your
cute
seat.
dragons? I'm friends with a lot of cute dragons.
Not.
No, you have to come over here. Show off the tail.
No.
Alright, we're bringing Dalto over. You have to turn on Dalto. You have to turn
That
on
is a good
Dalto
tail.
So you can see their fucking Mondo tail.
Here, let me move my camera.
Sync, you gotta,
Hang on.
Turn on Dalto so you can see their Mondo.
I have their
tail.
model
They
turned
have,
on.
like, their tail is like bigger than fucking either of ours.
Trusted users have their models turned on for by default, by me. Did someone ask for cute? We got the free rudder time. But yeah, I find cute dragons mostly because they think I'm cute. That's the story of how me and Gar met.
I like the story of what happened directly after we met. That's a good story.
Yeah, it's a good story. We're not going to tell that story.
We're not going to tell that story.
We're
but
not
it is
going to
a
tell
good
that. It's a good story. A bled? I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah, we'll tell you when Twitch gets older.
Yeah, when Twitch gets older.
Wait a moment, dude. Alright.
Are we done?
Now I must activate
Dude, it's a good tail. I do love that tail. It's a great tail.
Sky Tail Dalto.
Yo, be careful. You're gonna flash Chad.
Tail Dalto.
Is it a dragon
No.
if it has no wings? Isn't that just a lizard? Listen, I only don't have wings right now because I think it's
Dragon.
obnoxious in groups. This is a kobold meetup, no
We're
wings.
dragons.
The proper way to do it.
Why would you? Okay, listen. Who? Like, what is Morgus paying you to like
No.
say that?
What do you mean?
How much is Morgus?
Morgus is like,
Say wings are mandatory.
yeah, you guys, wings are mandatory. Where's Morgus at?
I don't know, dude. They're funded by Morgus. They're
Yeah.
Funded by Big Wing.
True, true.
Yeah, the wing lobbyists.
The Wobby, the Wobbyists.
Lobbyists.
Oh my god, so stupid. Look at this. I'm gonna do my camera so you guys can see like more of like what it actually looks like if you were here with me in VR. Look at this. This is what it's like. POV. POV, you are saying. Here, let me give you my POV. Chad, I'll give you my POV. Here. POV, you are sync.
Hello, Cobalt.
Don't call me Cobalt.
Hello.
Don't growl at me either, Jesus. Be careful with that. Actually, Gar. Speaking of growls, first of all, don't do that on stream. It's gonna make my brain melt. Second of
Yay,
all,
it's 9 months, thanks.
yeah, you're gonna stun lock me. Which actually I feel like you already did. But anyway, I'm thinking about making a redeem on my channel where chat gets like it's like
Holy
just
crap, sync is short.
screw you. Basically what it is like you redeem it and it's like just a random dragon growl. So I was gonna get like you. I want to get you, and I want to get Lysic, and then I want to get like any video game growls from dragons that I can get, and then it's like, oh yeah, one random growl for a channel point redeem. I think that would be so good. Stunlock the dragon.
I'll have to hit you up with my like Outworld Devourer growl.
Yeah, hit.
That's
Yeah.
Theros 23 lurk.
Theros, thank you for the 11 months in the Clam Club VIP Lounge. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP Lounge. The Wi-Fi is always
Oh,
clean.
yeah, that is gonna get abused.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna have to put a cooldown on it because people are just gonna, people are gonna be like, roar, 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 roar. You recognize the green fish
Oh my
gone?
God.
That one or that one? This one? That one's a regular
Dalto,
dragon.
yeah,
Dalto is a
also
fish dragon.
streamer.
Oh, Dalto's a streamer?
Dalto's a great streamer, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Twitch.tv/Daltomizer.
There you go, twitch.tv/Daltomizer.
HTTPS://
The young, Riri says they met you at Ferality.
Ah, nice. It was was it the aquatic meetup?
It
Because
might
I
have
was
been.
causing problems there.
You were causing problems? What kind of problems? That's very kobold-like behavior.
Did your aquatic problems have aquatic solutions?
Yes.
Good. Good.
Apparently it was underneath the lobby.
Oh. Yeah,
It turned more of you guys on.
down into a circle with a bunch of people that was hard to get to, and apparently, like, I don't know, met a bunch of people down there.
You met people underneath the
big
world.
hangout zone.
Did it involve pool toys? What do you mean? At the aquatic meet?
I know what happened.
There's
So
actually-
I was going to the ASL meetup, and
Okay.
the pool toy meetup was happening at the same time. And so I
Bruh.
joined the lobby,
Oh.
and I have everyone's avatars already like hidden. So like I only saw like one person I recognized, and I walked over to them. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I didn't know you did ASL, and they were confused for a second. They were like, "What?" And I was like, "This is ASL."
What kind of a
meetup,
pool
right?"
toy is that?
I've never heard of the
I've never-
ASL pool toy. Okay, more importantly, Dalto, did you learn how to say pool toy in ASL?
Yeah, it's important. Can you sign it for us?
No?
What was the point
Sign
then?
Pool toy in ASL? Yeah, but bruh, what is the point?
Thank you for the 3 months of the Clam Club VIP Lounge. Welcome back to the Clam Club VIP Lounge. The Wi-Fi is always clean. Thank you, Riri.
Twitch is pissing me off with this notification, so here.
Pool toy is in sign language.
Wait, can I wait?
It's gotta be cool.
Do you think that Noodles knows ASL? Maybe. I could ask him how to sign pool toy. Almost went to the pool toy meetup. Also, you know how. Okay, can you tell us, Hero Brian, how do you sign pool toy in ASL? Describe it in chat.
Describe over text? Yeah, describe it over text.
We just asked Noodles.
Type to me how to fucking say something in ASL.
Exactly.
Also, you'd have to have like I don't know. I think doing ASL with index controllers
Space
is
Dragon
probably
style,
vaguely
the wise cosmic
impossible.
WYRM. I find myself lacking pupils,
for maybe
physical
like a
form,
couple
and an
simple
ASL
things,
sign
like-
for pool toy, unfortunately.
Very hard.
But allow me to paint you a picture with words. Imagine inflating a winged dragon beach ball in the shape of Sync's Otter VR model, floating leisurely in the Clam Club pool while we discuss elaborate IRS evasion tactics, nibbling on banana-smothered chicken nuggets. All in cosmic style, of course. Giggles. Does that sound like fun or what? Flame has returned Sync, and he asks how stream has been going Slushy VR Heart.
What the hell are you talking about, Noodles?
That was like the whole one that was happening.
Okay, so
I was
we
just kind of stuck in the pool toy one, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm here now.
asked Noodles how
we
to
get an
sign.
answer?
Yeah, okay, so he said he finds himself lacking pupils in physical form and an ASL sign for pool toy, unfortunately, but allow him to paint a picture for you with words. Imagine inflating a winged dragon beach ball in the shape of Sync Otter's VR model, then floating leisurely in the Clam Club pool while we discuss elaborate IRS evasion tactics, nibbling on banana smothered chicken nuggets, all in cosmic style, of course. Does that sound like fun? That was his answer.
So basically, that was a huge cop out. So basically, that was a lie.
It may be one of the most unhinged things that Noodles has ever said. Maybe he doesn't know what ASL is. I feel like Noodles probably knows what ASL is.
Oh my god.
Inuyasha Lover, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome,
Pendel's
welcome.
got
Thank you for the
most
follow.
Banger fucking rant.
Oh yeah, what was it about?
Pendel's gave us the lore of everything in Borderlands.
Oh, the lore of everything in
Oh my
Borderlands.
god. Yeah, they delivered it.
Is it better or worse? By the way, chat, that one is Pendle's, the red one. Is Borderlands lore better or worse than Kingdom Hearts lore?
Ooh.
And by better, let me qualify what I mean by better. Is it more ridiculous or less ridiculous?
Oh, okay. Alright, so since I know both, kind of. Well, I know
Hi,
a
Flaming
decent
Gamer.
amount about Kingdom Hearts lore, but not fully caught up on like the newer stuff. Anyway, it is less ridiculous than Kingdom Hearts lore, but they have made some really stupid mistakes.
Ah.
I did my rant. I had my notes. I had my PowerPoint. I could go again. I do it every time I talk about lore.
Anytime anybody brings it up.
Oh, they have notes for it.
They have notes.
They have the PowerPoint slides
Oh,
prepared.
Damien
Meanwhile-
_Farusith, such an intriguing question. Kindly note, it's a highly subjective matter, and being an opossum, I do enjoy various aromas. That said, the pungent puffed dragon, often found wandering around the outskirts of the Clam Club on Taco Thursdays, may take the trophy. Giggles.
It's just as soon as we get to 3, it's just like it explodes into hate and
Sync Darling, I the amazing noodles with my irresistible marsupial charm have decided to team up with ferrets and my fellow possums and all other marsupials to begin the monthly raid of you pantry to make fried spider pizza for all to enjoy.
you son of
Shows a cheeky smile while tail swishes heroically.
Noodles, just ask. I can make you pizza. It's fine. You know, it's funny
Are
because
you super passionate?
I am exact opposite about lore in most games. Like, I played Diablo 4 and literally just hit the skip cutscene button 90% of the time. Like, yeah, get me out of here. I just want to fight skeletons.
Oh. Well, it's Diablo. Who cares?
Dude, some people really care, though. In 14, yeah, I've heard. I
Final
sort of do that
Fantasy
too.
14?
Yeah, I sort of do that too.
You're a cutscene skipper?
Oh dear.
In World of Warcraft, I could not give a single crap about what the story is. Does not matter to me even a little bit. And in Final Fantasy, I watched some of the cutscenes. I think I've watched like a lot of them, but like there are times where I find the problem is I have ADHD, right? And like there is only a certain amount of like I realized this because I was playing Final Fantasy 16 and I was like watching the cutscenes, and sometimes when I'm watching the cutscenes I kick back and I'm like, oh, I'm just watching TV, it's fine. But most of the time when I'm playing video games, my brain is like, you are in video game mode. You want to press button. You have anxious energy that makes you want to press button. You are now no longer pressing button, and there is just stuff on screen preventing you from pressing buttons.
Same stuff. He's so weird.
Oh, I love it so much. Oh, it's great. Listen, I love gesticulations. It's very good.
You gotta be like
I'm just
doing
helping.
stuff while you're on stream. You gotta be
helping.
animated. You gotta move.
Exactly.
You can't just
You gotta-
stand here.
You gotta schmoove.
Yeah, you gotta schmove.
dance.
You gotta be moving.
All right, are there any games that you've been like particularly enamored with the lore of though?
Probably Final Fantasy VII.
Are you a Final Fantasy VII?
That
lore?
one I'm obsessed with.
Is
It's
that one of the guys with the big sword?
that is
one
the
with
that is
John
the one with
Cloud-
the big sword.
John sword guy.
That is Jonathan
Dude,
Sword Guy.
Look at me, I'm a knower. John
Yeah.
Big Sword Guy.
I'm obsessed with
John
it because
Cloud. Yeah,
because
that's
it's
his
like
name.
actually interesting and like convoluted to the point where it's like not obvious. If you like just play the game, you're like, literally if you play through Final Fantasy VII without somebody telling you what the fuck happened, you will go through that whole game and be like,
Oh, an
What?
underscore Amanda.
Like, and you're getting to the ending and be like,
culinary
okay.
Adventure. I see.
but there's so
Smiles
much to it.
mischievously. Why? Indeed. Fried ticks on pizza
Me, when I'm
combine
playing
crunchy
Path
and
of
smoky
Exile so
flavors in an
far, where I
absolute
just,
opossum
like,
feast.
Get to a shrine,
How about joining
I
Egret
click
underscore
on a
eyes and me
thing,
for one
and
such
then, like,
magnificent
voiceover
feast at our
starts
next
playing,
city
and I,
heist?
and then like
Winks.
there's also text you can scroll through it, and I scroll and I see it as like 14 pages, and I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, yeah,
I have time for that.
absolutely.
Like, I need more loot.
Yeah, if I have like, it's
You
like,
did the same thing with Diablo, where you're like in
Really
Diablo,
good.
you're like, I'm looting. Oh
Yeah.
look, a thing. I click on it, and it starts like a voiceover. Thing.
You're like, no,
"Ah,
fuck
don't,
this."
Don't care.
yeah,
Go back to
exactly,
loot.
exactly.
I really like the lore in Path of Exile because it's very similar in vein to like 40K, where it's just like everything fucking sucks.
I find like any like in Skyrim or anything like that where there's like a book to read and they're like, I trust me, I want to like the lore. I would love to have the attention span to read this book. I will get 2 sentences in and be like, nope, move me on. I gotta go shoot some stuff. I can't do it.
That's
I
fair.
just really
Yeah,
like all of the crazy Hellraiser, like people fucking are evil bullshit in PoE.
Yeah.
Like most of the problems in Path of Exile are because people like to reach higher than they should,
Mm.
Yeah.
and that's why I enjoy it. It's like hubris, the storyline.
11,000 hours.
See, I just wish it wasn't delivered in the Diablo format because my brain can't handle Diablo.
But that's the thing, is like
ARPGs are poison.
especially when I'm playing something like Diablo, I'm getting constant mental stimulation because I'm playing a game that is just like insane mental stimulation. The game, like there's just loot spraying everywhere and you're casting spells every second and stuff like that, and then it stops you and you're like, here's a cutscene, and you're like, wait, what? Hang on, what? I was 3 seconds ago I was just destroying a guy, right? Like,
Have you watched Nakey Jakey?
no, I
The
don't know what that is.
YouTuber? Okay, well, I will describe a concept that they also describe called goopy gamer goblin brain syndrome, where there's a gamer goblin in your brain, and they have to be covered in goop of like highly stimulated gameplay. And the
Yes.
second that like the goop starts to evaporate
Yeah.
away from like not constant stimulating action, punch a guy, get stuff, the goblin starts to scream in rage and like fucking have a panic attack.
That's exactly what it's
So
like.
You have to keep the gamer goblin covered in
Because,
goop,
like,
and the second that the goop starts to go away, it's over.
I can sit and watch a TV show. I can just chill and be watching the TV show. But if I'm playing a video game and then a TV show starts in my video game, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's just my brain starts screaming, like, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here.
I mean, I get that. I was the
I
same
feel
with
that.
TF2.
I think Kit explained it where the best in your chat is it's
And then it got
POE
worse.
lore, and then it got worse.
I'll go through the lore when I play like a different character. For now, I'm too busy fucking getting shmoney, dude. I gotta get my 15 billion different funny money currencies.
Yeah, it feels that way a
18
lot of
billion
time.
different types of stuff.
Could be worse.
Oh.
Could play Destiny 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
I'd
so-
play Destiny 2.
so-
Destiny 2 with the fucking sleepiest gameplay ever if you're not doing a raid, and even sometimes when you're doing a raid.
Do you know this?
Ugh.
In Final Fantasy 14, have you played 14, Gar?
I have played up until the cheese quest of the free trial where they go, oh my god, there's a big fucking, like, whatever they call, like, the big bads. There's like, oh, there's a big bad coming. Oh
Okay.
my god, it's gonna, like, get summoned, and it's
Okay.
gonna kill a bunch of people.
So-
oh my god, and then I go to the quest, and they're like, hey, can you go get my groceries?
Oh
And
my
I'm
god,
like,
I couldn't
"What
stand this
about-
stuff." If
what
you-
about the
if you-
guy that's, like, coming?
If you got to the post game after you finished the first expansion pack, if you got to the post game, literally, I've heard they fixed it, but like the post game was literally just like, literally fly across the entire world, turn something in, get 2 sentences of dialogue, and then be like, okay, now deliver something back to the other side of the world for like 500 quests in a row. That was the only thing you
Yeah,
did.
fuck that.
It was the worst. But the most egregious, you're a gamer doing gamer things, now you're gonna watch a cutscene thing is in Final Fantasy 14. Because in Final Fantasy 14, at the end of the main story for the first expansion, there is a pop-up that says like, hey, get ready, bud, get some popcorn and some snacks, because this bad boy, this is 40 minutes long. And there is like a 40-minute
Oh my
cutscene.
God.
A 40-minute cutscene.
To be fair,
What the
to
fuck?
be fair, it's a great cutscene.
A
but
great-
yeah, no, they do say, like,
It's literally like, buckle in, buddy.
It's gonna take forever.
They literally say hello.
There's a
it's TV
warning.
showtime.
Yeah, there's a warning that says like,
Yeah,
FYI.
Several cutscenes will play in sequence.
They do the Metal Gear Solid thing of like, hey, it's story time. Strap your ass.
Yeah. So they're like, they literally tell you to like, hey, yeah, you're not going to be playing there will be no
Mandatory
game for the
Netflix
next
time.
hour. There will be no game. There will only be video. You are only doing this now.
I mean, every time that happens, it's always a
I
banger
haven't
suck.
seen the first cutscene.
It is jarring.
Oh, for sure. It was just like, I was like, this is egregious. Like, it's just a lot. I know you're here. I can read chat. I see chat. I see you. I get distracted when I'm talking to other people in stream, and then I don't read chat as much, but I'm still reading it. I see you. I also don't just want to spam Gar's stream with like me talking to my chat while like Gar is not talking to their chat, which is like ignorant.
Usually, if I'm talking to my chat, I'm just muted in VR.
Yeah,
so
I do
that,
the same
like,
thing.
I'm just over here gesticulating.
Hey
but
Sync,
my
Tracy
chat
the
can hear
Kinku
me
donated
still.
45 bits and said, cheer 45 hi noodles and Sync, how have you been?
Thank you for the bits. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. I decided to come crash Gar's stream and talk to him for a little bit, and he's like, this is Gar's community, I guess. So, yeah. But don't
Oh, yeah,
worry, if
Cheese
you guys are
Quest
more
will suck.
interested in just
Cheese
talking
Quest
to me
stupid.
directly, I'll probably
Somebody-
bounce out of
somebody
this
that
world in a
here
little
plays
bit,
Final Fantasy,
and then
you know what
I
they're
will switch over.
summoning, right? It's in ARR. There's the primal or whatever.
Yeah, it's called a
like, they're
primal.
Fucking,
You're talking
Oh,
about
it's like Shiva
how
or
it's
Ifrit.
different. You have to go get
Bro,
the
we've been summoning the primals in Final Fantasy for the past 40 years.
Yeah, so they're like, oh my god, there's like a primal coming, and they're gonna go like kill this guy and like everybody in this village or whatever.
Also, I
And
think
I'm
it's
like, oh my
funny
God,
just to be
okay, well, we
standing
gotta
here
go,
next to
like,
this
fuck them up. And
behemoth
then
of a
the next
dragon, and
quest
just let
that
you guys
follows
see just how
directly
short I
after
am.
that
Look at this.
Is just
I
fucking
just
like,
stand right
hey,
next to him.
Can you like go like get like
This
stuff for
absolute
this feast
behemoth?
we want to have? And I'm like, what about like you just set up that people are fucking like dying? Why are we?
Do I want to be
like,
short or not?
getting-
I mean, I do.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, well, I mean, but I want like snacks for my like house party I'm having later, and I'm like,
So,
all
This-
the
this is what
momentum
I
of me
desire.
giving a shit about
This right
anybody in
here-
this world is gone.
This
Like, I don't
right
give a
here,
fuck. They can all
this is
die to
my
the primal
favorite
then.
thing.
I guess I have to go get a cheese
Ever.
wheel.
I'll put the disclaimer
In the history of
ARR is
anything.
Really bad about that, but like Heaven's Word Onward, they fixed it.
Like this is the optimal difference of size. This is what I want. I want my red dragons to be approximately
fucking 40-hour time
like
investment.
40% bigger than me. Like this. Like I come up like if I was a graduated cylinder,
their favorite game and their favorite games,
I would come up to like 600
oh my God.
mils.
But if you just play for like 150 hours, that's when the game gets really good. And I'm like, so you want me to play a dog shit game for 150 fucking hours? Like I don't have time for
yes,
that,
Aces,
dude.
exactly.
Who the
Yo,
fuck-
same deal. People who tell you to watch One Piece, they're like, I trust me, it gets good, bro. I'm like, bro, there's 1,100 fucking episodes. I'm not gonna watch that shit. I can't stand people that are like, I can't stand when people tell me like, it's like, oh yeah, it's a great show, and I'm like, well, I watched one episode, it was pretty bad, and they're like, oh, you got to keep watching, and I'm like, how much? And they're like, it's really good in season 4, and I'm like, what do you mean season 4? Frick off.
For me, my trade-off of what I do is that I think pisses people off more than me like not playing or not watching it at all, is I just tell them like, oh yeah, I agree. I've watched all the fight scene compilations on YouTube of like the most important character deaths, the most important fight scenes. I don't know who anybody is or why I should care, but like the fight scenes are cool. I'll agree there. And they're like, oh my God, you don't know
spoiled the whole show.
And he died to the Super Skimbo Jimbo attack, and I'm like, I don't know who that is, but like I probably watched it on YouTube.
How much of that is Hi, Abby. Ah! Don't you walk into my room and grab my butt and scare me. Get out of here. Close my door on the way out. What is wrong with you?
That's what I'll do. Me too. One up for me.
What is a pork belly sandwich or something? That's okay. Now it's just gonna be, you're gonna make me hungry for an hour.
A slap on the ass and a sandwich?
Yeah. Unasked for, by the way.
That's all you could want.
Just killed double.
And a sandwich?
Just got a double kill bot lane, and my wife brings me a sandwich. Unasked for, by the way.
Oh my God.
I would literally make you a sandwich if you just over here right now.
That's fucking hilarious.
No! I hit the fucking ninja tweet. I hate it.
It's so funny though. I love it so much.
Double kill bot lane. Got a sandwich. Didn't ask for.
Unasked for, by the way.
That's pretty great.
Legendary.
We've been friends for years. Back end over the cheeks.
See, like, even for the games that I really like that I do try to pitch to people, like, I don't ever sugarcoat anything. It's why, like, I don't usually try and, like, pitch Dota to people without being realistic, where I'm just like, listen, it's a video game with 150-ish characters with at least 4 things they do. Like, there's front-loaded learning. Like, you're gonna suck for a long time. That's just like how games
Yeah,
like that
Javi, I'm
work.
probably gonna pop out of here in a few minutes. So if you want a more calm vibe, I'll be switching in like 10 minutes out of this world to go do my own thing.
What
So
are you groaning about? What is your rant? Tell us the rant, Pendles.
is it another Borderlands rant?
No. Well,
Don't
kind of.
activate
It's a-
them. Kind of? Oh, okay.
It's a dig on Gearbox and 2K, but also Blizzard, which was
Yeah, as long as you guys don't hate this or whatever, I think it's like, you know, different content. And I'm trying to branch out and
Just
change
deliver
things.
it.
So
Go.
this is one of the things that I'm like, oh, well, what if I went and hung out with other streamers a little bit more
Does
often?
anyone remember the game
So yeah,
Yeah.
you're not vibing it. Indy, don't worry. I'll switch in like 10 minutes. Yeah. So we'll switch back to one-on-one time.
Give it to him,
Promise.
Pendles.
Thank you.
I know where you're going.
I
I know where you're going. I
And
understand.
that's like the only part I remember about it.
It's just something I want to include a little bit in my content a little bit more.
Battleborn was a game that came out around the time that Overwatch first came out, and it was a competition between the two. It was within the same week, and Battleborn immediately was killed. Like, I'm talking within a week. It was dead in the water. But there is, if any, you guys are probably familiar, Russian Badger. Russian Badger covered Battleborn when it came out, and
You get to see the dragon-sized if
it was
Exactly.
a first-person MOBA, and it actually had PvE like campaign content that was also super good. And I fell in love with the game, and I truly,
Hi, Muddy Disco. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
But I just kept coming back to Battleborn because it was just so. I don't know. At the time, I preferred Battleborn over Overwatch, and like
It was fun.
it was so fun.
I actually think I'm gonna probably switch back over to my instance in a second here. Oh, I flying camera away from everything. I didn't realize we were on flying camera
Is
still.
that the one that your snake icon is from?
Yeah,
Is
so,
that John
if anyone-
Battleborn?
Jonathan
if
Battleborn.
anyone knows if
Yeah.
anyone recognizes my username, it is because
Flying camera me back to like over here so I can talk to you guys a little bit. I want to get a little bit more one-on-one time with you guys for a few minutes. Yeah, sorry if you guys aren't like so into like the group content. I apologize. It's something that I wanted to like sort of include in my content a little bit more often. Is like a little bit more sort of like seeing what other streamers are up to, sort of including sort of like a little bit more variety and whatnot. And I know it's not everybody's vibe, but you know, every stream's not going to be everybody's vibe. So I don't know, it's whatever. There is some fun stuff there, but what they're doing right now is a little bit like they're talking about some video game that I don't really care about. I have no feedback on what they're talking about, so I'm sort of like, I don't know, whatever, you know. But it is fun. Like I always love streaming with Gar. If you guys like Gar's vibe, by the way, they're twitch.tv/Garyuu, GARIYUU. I believe on the same days that I do, they stream a lot. They're a full-time streamer, and they do a lot of Dota. So if you like MOBAs, they're a really good MOBA player. I'm on their stream a fair bit lately because I'm trying to learn how to play Dota. Not because I actually want to learn how to play Dota, because I actually don't.
Oh, follow
care,
our faces, you
but-
cheeky. Laughs sinks cream in pies, you say? My marsupial heart flutters at the thought. As an opossum gastronomist and connoisseur of trash delicacies, I'd never pass an opportunity. But let's have it somewhere IRS agents can't spy us. Giggles asterisk. Shall we indulge in this creamy delight together?
What the hell? What the hell? Yeah. Noodles, you're not supposed to know how to make yourself go cursed. Excuse you, Noodles. But yeah, I don't know. So what was I saying? Oh, so he's teaching me how to play Dota, not because I actually want to like learn to play Dota. I don't really care. Yeah, Noodles is learning. I don't really care to learn Dota, but the International is in Seattle this year, and I really want to learn how to play Dota enough that like when I watch Dota, I actually have some idea of what's going on in the game. And because I don't want to waste a bunch of money on tickets to an event and then have no idea what's going on. But I love going to like gaming events like that. So it's something that I'm like, why not, you know? I think it'll be fun. What if that's supposed to be his sexy voice? You could ask him like, hey Noodles, was that your sexy voice? Is that your flirty voice? Is that the kind of voice you use when you're trying to like pick up other possums? But yeah. I've actually, okay, on this topic, I don't know, like, I've been watching Gar do this thing where he like brings viewers onto his stream and they hang out for a while. And they like have a thing where they broadcast to Twitch like, hey, you know, this is the community meetup. But like what's interesting is that they sort of interview their Twitch members, and so they always have something to talk about. So like for here, they're talking about like they're like letting their viewers have different rants and stuff like that. And I think it's interesting. I've never done anything like that. I don't know if it would fit my vibe for what I do on stream. But I think it's interesting. I don't know if it's the kind of content that I think we should do on my stream. I don't know how good of an interviewer I would be. I like hanging out with our content creators, but I don't know. Vivi Kitsune, hi, welcome in. But yeah, I figure I'm probably gonna bounce out of this world and finish up my stream back at the Clam Club soonish. I don't know. Maybe we'll swing by there for a little bit longer, but I figure it'd be a good way to like spend some time. Sounds fun as a one-off stream. I think it could be. My biggest worry with that sort of stuff has always sort of been like, I can't control what people are gonna say on my stream. And if I get somebody on stream that's like suddenly like gonna say some curse stuff and get me banned, you know what I mean? That scares me. But a segment in a community night stream it makes sense to me, but I don't know, at the same time, You're waiting to ask Noodles what his pickup voice is. That would be funny. But yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to find ways lately to branch out my content in general, because I feel like my content has gotten a little stale. Not stale, but I feel like I'm trying to find new ways to change things or make things interesting, because having a VR stream that's the same every single week gets a little boring to me. Like today I was like, I don't know, like I'm gonna stream, obviously, because like well, my main floor is destroyed, so it's not like I can go downstairs and hang out in the living room because they're pulling up the wood on the floor, so I can't even be there. But yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna stream, obviously. But Land, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming by. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Puck, what, Puck, what? If you're gonna stream a community VR night, you gotta watch over the people who will probably get you banned. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like I would probably hand choose the people that I bring on. Like the people I trust or know or have hung out with like before, I'd probably be okay with bringing on. But I would probably be pretty particular about who I bring. Lower their Noodles cooldown, not enough for it to be spam, but enough where we can learn a little bit about him. I mean, like, he's at 3 minutes. I don't really want to change it, because, like, if I change the cooldown to be too low, then Noodles just sort of talks the whole time and I don't get to say anything, which is kind of a pain in the butt. There's always escape world rooms that you could try for a stream. I think that could be interesting. You're on the new computer. Hey, is your sound still broken? If you ever let you on, you'll either get you banned immediately or be shy and awkward. Well, when you hung out with us in the Clam Club for movie night, you kind of just sat there. So I would expect that's what you would do too. A lot of game worlds in VRChat. Yeah, I've looked into that too. I know Tiger at one point wanted to do like a game show type thing, but never actually went through with it. I would love it if they did that. I would still attend their stream if they wanted to do that. Yeah, check the sound of the game so we can play some games together again. Because I would love to be able to do that. Because, like, what else are we supposed to do in this house? The house is torn up. Our freaking main floor is a nightmare. Guys, so we had a problem where we had a heater blow up. Like, not blow up, but it started leaking. And it's like this, like, water heating system. And so it leaked into the flooring, and the flooring got all warped. And so, like, our landlord had to replace all the flooring. And so now they're in there replacing the flooring, and the whole main floor is just torn up. And we can't, like, our couch is up against the wall. We can't even sit in this space. It sucks. Drink the heater water? Ew. We chilled in Ferality, and that was hella lit. Yeah, I had a good time at Ferality. It was fun. What are some good VRChat places to meet people? To be honest, I don't really know, because, like, the way I got to know people in VR was actually, like, through my one group of friends that I'm really close with. And sort of, we just have like regular hangouts, and sometimes people like come in from like and visit, and I get to know them through that. I think the best way to get to know people in VR is just sort of that way, where you like attach yourself to another friends group and get to know the people in it. I honestly don't know how you get to know people in VR otherwise, other than maybe joining the Clam Club VR meetups. You could do that too. Yeah, 3 months later, I know. Yeah, you meet a few people, you get adopted by like certain friends groups, and then you spread out from there, basically. I know there's like the Fur Hub. The Fur Hub is, I think, where people go, but to be honest, that's not where I go.
Oh,
I don't do
Tracy
public
the Kenku.
worlds, so.
It's fantastic to welcome a ferret into our merry band of mischief. Waggles eyebrows. We're talking late-night pizza heists, tomato sauce sprees, and Shrek marathons.
Tomato sauce
all while
sprees?
skirting IRS tails and navigating the city on public transit. Are you ready for the opossum life?
Trying to be more active around people in VRChat. So I used to get really anxious about people in VRChat. As I've spent more time in VR, I've gotten better about it. But I still have that problem where like sometimes I have, like, I'm too RSD. Is it RSD or RDS? Like, I start thinking that people are, like, excluding me, or, like, I'm not a part of the cuddle pile, and I haven't been explicitly invited into the cuddle pile, and therefore I've decided that I'm not part of the cuddle pile, and that they're excluding me or whatever, and it freaks me out, and then I get all the anxiety, and it sucks. Yeah, Ferality is amazing. I definitely needed a recovery time after Ferality, though, for sure. Yeah, I get that way a lot. Like, I had a whole meltdown one night where I was like, oh, all my friends are cuddling and they didn't invite me to cuddle, so now I feel like I'm not allowed to cuddle or whatever. Like, I'm not part of the cuddle pile. It made me sad. But I've gotten over it a little bit more. I've realized that, like, I can kind of just
I
sneak
love your
in.
shiny feet toenails looking good on them, and feet toe
Yeah.
paws glowing nails nice. Also, hey Sync Dragon, you cutie bean.
Thank you. Straight Blazer Guy, thank you for the 9 months in the Clan Club VIP Lounge. Welcome back to the Clan Club VIP Lounge where the Wi-Fi is always clean. Yeah, I've sort of realized that, like, to be honest, I think that, like, you can kind of just sprawl on people in VR as long as, like, if you know that you can cuddle with people, you can kind of just sidle up next to somebody and they're happy to have you next to them. I know that for me, with most of my friends, I'm like, yeah, whatever, just sprawl on me. It's fine. I'm happy to have you there. Come on. Screw you, Ari. I had my wings for 5 seconds. Main reason you don't get on VR, see, but you need to break past that. Yeah, for a while, I thought like I would get on VR and I would just sit there and listen to people because I didn't know how to talk to people. But I've gotten way better about it, I feel like. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm having a great time. You're working on a blender. Heck yeah. You're horrible at starting conversation and your autism doesn't help. Yeah, I think anybody on the neurodivergent spectrum probably can struggle with that quite a bit. I think that's pretty normal. Not particularly cuddly, but you get that way about people not wanting to hang out. I mean, I'm very cuddly. I like being close to people and touching. Like, I just like to, like, sprawl on people in VR and just, like, be close to people. It feels weird in VR not to be, like, in a cuddle pile to me. To me, like, anytime I'm hanging out with me and my friends, I'm always, like, just, like, it's literally just a pile of scalies. It's just, like, dragon, just all big pile of dragons. That's like my friend group in general. You can keep me wingless for over 8 hours. Don't keep up any hopes. I need to make it more expensive. Typing is easier than talking. A dating app would be easier. I find that too. I don't know if it's like normal for neurodivergent people, but like I have a hard time having real life conversations. Like it's funny because like I think normal people are like, oh yeah, if I'm gonna have a serious conversation with somebody, I want it to be face to face so I can like read their emotions and stuff like that. And for me, I'm like, I don't want to talk to you face to face about serious stuff. Text me so we can talk about serious stuff over text, so I can then think about what I'm gonna say and not have you judge me for thinking. Like, it gives me anxiety to have those conversations in real life, right? Something you need to get over is that fear of that you're not saying enough. Yeah, exactly. I used to do that a lot too. I think streaming has helped me a lot with that problem because now I just stream of consciousness everything I say, right? Like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just talking. I just say stuff out loud. Whatever comes to mind, I just blurt it out. So I think in a lot of ways that has helped a lot. But in real life, I can still struggle with that. And before I started streaming, I definitely had that thing where I would just sit in a friends group and not know what to say. Yeah, you aces. Yeah.
TiVo 530,
smell
we're
this
indeed in the
sandwich, oh my
pincers of a
God.
crisis. Gasps in faux horror, no spider pizza? No trash snacks? It's a gastronomical catastrophe, but no despair as we have a plan, straight into the quantum realm, where all pizzas are spider
quantum
pizzas,
realm.
and trash snacks aplenty. Summons Portal with a twirl join us on this yummy tour? Grins.
Noodles, you've been more unhinged today than like anything. You've been very weird today. Okay, so actually one of the things that I actually have anxiety about this even as a streamer is that like almost it's like the opposite of that now, where it's like, well, it's that ability to leave a pause or like leave empty air for a second. Like I sometimes if I'm streaming, and maybe this is like a normal thing for a streamer, if I'm not saying anything for a little while, I'm like, oh no, everybody's gonna leave the stream because I'm not talking or whatever. Like, yeah, dead air, exactly. But even then, like when I was over there talking to everybody, I was just letting other people talk for a little while and I wasn't saying anything. And I was like, oh no, chat's gonna hate this because now I'm not talking or whatever. You know what I mean? And when I first started streaming, I was really bad at it. I've gotten way better at it, just like talking. But I feel like I've almost gone the other way where sometimes I talk too fast and then it's just a brain scramble where I start skittering over words and stuff, instead of like just giving my brain like 5 seconds to breathe or whatever. Then I talk too much, which I think is another problem. I actually had a problem at work, and my manager had to have a talk with me because I would interject too much, because I'm like, I would interject too much. Somebody would ask a question and I would answer it unprovoked. Like, it's not my place to answer the question in this moment, but I would still want to answer the question, because I'm just like, oh, well, I know the answer. I'm just going to blurt it out. And then it would piss people off because because it's their question to answer, but I'm like sort of just interjecting or interrupting. And it's like, well, let me say something. Let me tell people something, right? And I got in trouble. Well, not trouble for that, but like my manager had a talk where it's like, hey, just so you know, there's certain people where you're gonna have to like let them talk and give them time to think when they talk, and it's gonna upset people because they want to have time. There's a dancing cat behind me. There is a dancing cat back there. There is. Look at that cat. He's going crazy. If you have dead air problem, having friend who can talk a lot makes things easier. Yeah, and like that's part of like what I was doing with like, you know, bringing in like going over there to like hang out with these people. It's like sometimes it's nice to like have somebody to bounce off of. For other streamers, that's something you can do too. Is if you're not sure what to say, having somebody there that you can talk to can really help you practice, especially when you don't have like a chat to talk to, or if there's like people in chat that like you don't have people putting messages in chat. It makes it a lot easier when people are saying something in chat and it's like, oh, well, I can say something about that and we can talk about it, right? Do the floss. Hang on, it's this way. I was always bad at like flossing through. I'm always bad at that. I'm at it like the mating ritual.
Sync.
Wait,
Sync.
Gar, why are you
Gary,
rating me?
Just rated with 28 viewers. Pause up for our raters.
What do you mean? I thought you were still streaming. What happened? Are you really done streaming? What the heck? I thought you streamed. Never do that again. Yeah, pay me, Bombi. Gar, I can literally. Oh, hi. I was like, wait, but you're right there. Hi.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, wow, wow,
I
wow.
am right here.
I thought you were done. I thought you were still streaming for a while.
Wow.
I thought you streamed till like 9.
Nah. I usually go for 1 more hour, but on VRChat nights, like, I don't know, dude, I get brain soup after like 3 hours.
That's
also,
valid.
A big part of it is that it's like fucking like a bajillion degrees here right now.
Oh, yeah.
And getting in VR like immediately makes my room like insanely hotter.
Yeah, luckily I got a, hang on, I gotta lick the camera. I got a, hang on. I got an air conditioner for my room finally set up, and I have it set up so it's pretty quiet, so it doesn't really interrupt it. Yes, pet my mane. I'll make kobold noises.
I give good main pets.
Yeah, as having a mane of your own. Yeah. Do you know how far I have to zoom the camera out to have us both in frame?
Do I need to pop like a
No,
power
you
squat
don't.
so that I can be like?
I have you in frame.
It's okay.
It's just
I have strong core muscles,
Yeah.
strong leg muscles. I can just hold a squat next to you. Oh.
Somebody in chat that got auto modded said, Gar, obliterate the twink. And I'm here to tell you that that's not safe for Twitch.
It's not safe for Twitch, but
I do want that.
Subscribe to their only mains.
My only mains.
Only mains.
And
yeah.
by obliterate, we mean throw me from here to that peninsula.
I just grab you by the hips and flip you upside down and dunk you in the ocean.
They said it's not safe for Twitch and it's not safe for me either.
True, it would
It's
definitely
pretty true.
be unsafe for you.
What VR world is this? I have no idea.
Not FDA recommended.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's not OSHA compliant.
True. Yeah.
The Surgeons General does not recommend obliterating your twink.
It's true. You must gently the sink.
You have to gently desync, exactly.
Exactly. Oh. What is the like pun you get the most often with your name?
I don't really
Do you
get
get
sink
puns a
pun.
lot?
Oh no, people always call me sink water.
Ah, Space
Oh, I
Dragon
was gonna say, they
style,
never
my
hit you with, like,
esteemed
the
cosmic
kitchen sink or
WYRM.
whatever.
They call me a
Destroying
sink a
twinks
lot,
in an
yeah.
OSHA-compliant way, eh? Grins well.
The
One
kitchen
method is
sink.
the age-old, hungry
Dude,
cork
I have to-
distraction.
that's
Lure
an
them close
emote that
enough
I have
and
to, like,
opossum
make for you. I'll
promise.
draw
No
you- I'll
twinks
draw your
survive
dragon,
cork's
but, like,
irresistible
stretched
chomp.
out to the
Just
proportions
remember
of
to
the
maintain
kitchen sink.
hazard communication. Winks keep it safe and fun.
So stupid. Actually, that got auto-modded, but Noodles still said it. That's really funny. That's really funny. Somebody asked, can you explain how to obliterate twinks in OSHA compliant ways to Noodles? And it
In
got
OSHA
that
compliant ways.
both the request and the response from GPT both got censored, but GPT
Oh my
still
God.
fed it back and Noodles still said it. But it's
Well-
because, but actually, funny enough, it's not because of anything horny or sexual or whatever. It's just the auto mod automatically censors the word destroying, or maybe it's twinks.
Destroying is not
Chat,
very
is it
safe.
twinks or destroying or the phrase destroying twinks? It's not destroying. Is it literally the phrase destroying twinks? Because it says it's highlighted destroying twinks because it said obliterate and that doesn't.
Twinks
Yeah,
is
see?
probably pretty already.
Yeah,
like,
see, if you
that.
say destroying or obliterating twinks, it auto mods it. Oh no, chat's getting Thanos snapped by the auto mod.
we can only gently the twinks. We
Yeah, you
cannot
can only
destroy
gently
them.
twinks, exactly.
Wait, can you discombobulate twinks?
What can you do to twinks?
Yeah, well, yeah, this is important question.
So Noodle said
Perfectly balanced as
One
all things
way
should be,
is the-
Ember Spirit.
is the old hungry cork distraction. Lure them close enough and an opossum promise. No twinks survive cork's irresistible chomp. Just remember to maintain hazard communication. You can't say annihilate twinks. You can say appreciate, slobber on, love respectfully.
Slobber on. Bro, okay, we gotta appreciate and love respectfully. Then we got slobber on.
Yeah,
That's-
you can cause
that's a little
horny
bit of a
harm.
ramp up.
Wring twinks like a towel. All
Very
of these are
nice.
okay. These are all Twitch safe. These are all apparently Twitch safe.
Twitch friendly.
Yeah.
Twitch friendly.
Jeffrey Bezos says those are okay to say.
Alright, but I'm gonna go ruffle my gamers and then turn off the fucking heat lamp in my room.
Tell
That
them the
is
banned
VR.
pun. Okay. Aces wants me to tell you that he spent like 3 months calling me the sinkhole.
The sinkhole. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It checks out.
it checks out. I think he made.
Oh,
that
apparently
pun to
you're
me
allowed to
in
say
an
destroy
indirect way
Bezos.
before.
Wait, can you type destroy Bezos? Does that get censored? Is it just something about twinks? You can say destroy Bezos, but you can't say destroy twinks.
I'm glad we've got our priorities.
Yeah,
straight,
this
at
is
the
really
very least.
important.
Very good. All right, but I'll catch you later.
All right,
Funny-
bye. I'll
funny
see you
little
later.
dragon. Pat, 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 pat. Treat sync well, chat. Don't
Bye,
do anything I
guys.
wouldn't
Thanks for the
do.
raid. I'll see you later.
Don't do anything I would do either.
Chat, let me get you back in here. It's because the internet can't run without twinks. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I think I'm a little Dutch angle here. There we go.
Ah, egret_eyes, what a delightful question. Grins asterisk with their fire resistance, cooking dragons are perfectly suited for rain gear. Additionally, magical cloak-wearing dragons have been known to wield umbrellas. Let's not forget spotted umbrella dragons, they're rain aficionados themselves. A drizzly spectacle, don't you think?
Very
Giggles.
spectacle, yes. Giggles. I love the way he says giggles. It's very good. We'll bully them like usual. Hang on, wait. What happened here? I was talking to Gar. It's just people spamming destroy Bezos. Very good. Can I get your attention to VR photos? There's a thirsty dragon. Wait, hang on, what? VR photos. VR photos. I clicked the wrong channel. Highly how to talk to short people moment. I got rabbit ears. My ears perk up sometimes when I'm in my menus. Also, I will drink my mandated water. Yeah, they keep taking my wings away. I want my wings back, chat. How am I gonna give end of stream wing hugs? Bat ears. But I'm not a bat at all. There is a bat at all. Lock the wing removal. See, I literally can't. I'll leave them off for like bonus like time, and then you guys will be like, no, take them off. Kobolds don't have wings. Yeah, but I'm not a kobold. Even if chat doesn't let you have wings all the time, you're still a beautiful dragon. Thank you. I can still be a dragon even without wings. I can be different. Whoa. There's like an island out there. I upped the resolution on my my VR headset, and it's so smooth now. Like I put it up to 120 hertz from 90 hertz, and everything is so smooth. It's crazy. I can have my wings back when there's a dragon smaller than me. Hang on. I've got to be able to find one. One of these guys over here has got to be smaller than me. There's got to be one of them. Hang on. I'll find one.
Welcome back.
Maybe that one. No, that's like a duck.
You sometimes get sorted against some fucking
Chat, I have bad news. All of these people are bigger than me. Except that one, but they're a cat.
Oh no. Yeah, meow.
Just barely.
That's great news. No, it's terrible, terrible news. Wait, this one's smaller than me. Are you a dragon?
Ah, Raccoonter VR, that's an excellent question. Flash is a toothy grin asterisk as surprisingly minute as Sync might seem. There exist even smaller dragon species like tiny T-dragons or gossamer winged pixie drakes. Though, mind you, none can match Sync's glowy otter charm. Giggles.
Does this count? Does that count?
Hold on, what am I being used for here?
You're smaller than me, shut up. No, Nardo. But like, it's a dragon. They said they're a dragon. That counts. Nardo, not a dragon. Nardos are dragons. Kinda. Sorta. He's got a dragon tail on him. Delusion doesn't make it right. You guys are so mean to me. Yo, do you guys see this Canadian dragon?
I'm gonna throw his. Don't tell me Nardos are a dragon. Oh.
That's Canadian dragon.
It has dragon in the name.
Huh?
Great White North, Canada.
Does this count as a dragon? I think they might still be bigger than me. They're not standing right now.
Oh, let me,
That's not CD, that's an imposter.
There you go.
Yeah, I think you're still taller than me. Hang on.
stand over you
Yeah.
and intimidate you.
Still taller than me. Frick.
There you go.
It's clearly not Canadian dragon. That's true, that's true.
Sync, you're smaller than me, shut up.
Who's that? This person?
I'm not smaller than Noodle, shut up. I'm trying to find a dragon smaller than me. Chat said I can have my wings back if I find a dragon smaller than me. It's not fair. They're holding my wings hostage.
I told you.
Wait.
I was down to play more.
Loggins is smaller than you, no?
Well, he is.
He's a dragon.
He is, but there's chat is saying that he doesn't count as a dragon.
Well, chat doesn't know shit.
Because they're saying Nardos aren't dragons. Yeah, punch
Nardos are
chat.
dragons.
Fight chat. Here, fight chat. Fight him.
Look at my huge teeth.
Yeah, look at these scary teeth. You're telling me that doesn't look like dragon? That does look like Canadian dragon moment.
This is dragon teeth.
I'm sorry, big tail problems.
Big tail problem.
No.
Wow.
You
Chat
have
says
to
that
avoid this area. You will get fish slapped.
Nardos are sock stealing overgrown kobolds.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's still socks. Dragon.
Your chat is a bitch tonight.
Yeah, they like to bully me a lot.
After I gave chat head pats, they say shit like that. I swear to God.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap them all. They act like they don't have the I don't have the power to ban them all. They really do.
Hey Sync, follower O Faces donated 50 bits and said, "You're smaller where it
No,
counts."
I'm totally down to play more.
TOS.
I'm going back to the beach.
violation. Cheer 50.
I have to.
Thank you for the bits, Aces. So I can't have my wings back, even though there is technically a dragon smaller than me over there?
Ah, the Crub Fox. My dear nocturnal comrade.
He's not.
contemplating
I'm
height
bigger than
differentials?
him.
Laughs, what a fun topic. You see, Sync, with their orderly proportions, stands a few ticks shorter as
That's
far as
literally
virtual
not
realm
true.
measurements allow. But believe me, it's their radiant charm that makes a massive impact. Quite fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what everybody loves about dragons. Their huge impact. You'll sacrifice my sub to give me my wings back? What do you mean? I don't think giving up your subscription is gonna do that. Please don't give up your sub for something. Impact the twink. Not bannable, apparently. Oh my god, I can smell this sandwich. I want to eat it so bad. You think it's pretty to look at the wings? I think the wings are pretty too, but sadly no wings right now.
Hey Sync, follower O Faces donated 50 bits and said, "Sync is the right size for Gilman bread." Wink, wink. Cheer 50.
Chat, stop it. You're being way too horny. Relax. Also, I didn't welcome on in Gar's Raiders. Welcome, if you're here from Gar's chat, by the way, welcome, hello. I am Sync. I am a variety streamer, and I stream Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. On Tuesdays, we do VR. Saturdays, I do longer and oh my god, my brain is fully scrambled. We do longer or simulator type games, and on Sundays we do stories and choices matter type games. Right now we're playing, last week we did, what did we do? This week we're playing City Skylines on Saturday, I think. And then on Sunday we're playing Beacon Pines, which are both really fun, very good games. I enjoy both a lot. The thing that we're doing with City Skylines, I think this Saturday, is I'm gonna make this guy, this little chaos gremlin, this guy right here, he's gonna be the mayor. And everything that he says is what we're gonna do. He's gonna tell us how to build the city. And I'm gonna ask him, hey, this is what we did today. What should we do next? And I will do everything he tells me to do. It's gonna be very funny. Nardos are a subspecies of dragons, so if you want your approval, you say Nardos are dragons. I appreciate that, but no, it's just a joke anyway. It's just for fun. Beacon Pines was super cute, and where we left off of the game was like unhinged. It was a wild time. But yeah, I also think that City Skyline's gonna be amazing. But anyway, that's to introduce myself to anybody that's still here from the Gar raid. Sorry for not introducing myself. I got distracted by the giant red dragon that happened to be in frame for some reason. But yeah, welcome on in. You guys will probably see me over on Gar's stream every once in a while. I've been, like I mentioned, trying to learn Dota from Gar. They have been a teacher, one of the teachers of all time. Actually, I think they're pretty good, but they do take Dota brain dev a little bit. Ronkins, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. You want to be the one that approves it. Don't worry, I will manifest destiny my wings back before the end of the stream so that you guys can get wing hugs before the end of the stream, because it's become a tradition at this point. We have to give you wing hugs. We got to give you licks. Oh god, I grabbed the camera back, and I'm going to make everybody freaking throw up. We gotta give you lickies, we gotta give you sniffies, and we gotta give you wing hugs. That's how we end the stream, right? Don't worry, I'll take them back by force. I haven't given you guys a sniffy redeem yet. I feel like it might make me a sniffies redeem might be too much power. Not that like kobold mode already isn't too much power for you guys. Speaking of kobold mode, I'm taking my wings back. There you go. Yeah. Little more. Yeah, you need more power? No, if anything, chat, you need less power. I don't think I trust you with like any amount of power at all, if I'm being honest. God damn it. I barely stood here. Too much power. Yeah, we gotta get the sniff redeem. Can you hear like take the horns away? Wait, whoa. You can't just take my horns away. I'm not an ice cream dragon. You can't just snap them off and eat them like an ice cream cone. Let's relax on that one. You can take my wings, but not my horns. My horns are like the prettiest part of my entire body. Look at these. You would take these away from me? They're so pretty though. Harvest my ivory. You'll make me eat them? Dude, I still think the ice cream dragon is a great idea. Coca-Cola partnering with League, you like it? What the hell are you, wait, what? What? That is the most random message I've ever heard from you. Coca-Cola partnering with League. What? Oh, right, my colors. You should see something. What are you talking about, Timmy? Oh, you had an ad. Okay. I'm like, what are you talking about? This is like the most weird things you've ever said. What does it mean for someone like you imagining animals and animal characters with raincoats or umbrellas? It sounds like you have a vibe, and you like that vibe a lot. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Thank you for starting the wing tradition. You did sort of start the wing tradition. That is true. That is true. You asked for them, and then they've become traditions at this point. I'd rather sell a kidney than sell my horns. I don't know that these horns grow back. Chat, do dragon horns grow back? They made a custom Coke flavor and it's not bad. Wait, what? They made a custom League of Legends Coke? Also, hi, Timmy. Can I get I don't know if I have any mods. Can I get a shout out for Timmy? And also maybe a shout out for Gar, since we were hanging out with Gar today. Gamer flavored soda. Ew. Does it sound like dirty socks? Does it taste like dirty socks? Whiskey is looking for Canadian streamers to play Family Feud versus Australians. I mean, like, that's cool. They have not asked me. That's a great question. Yeah, I don't know if we have any mods right now.
Raccoonter VR. Imagine, if you will, a soda that captures the essence of sync. Smiles whimsically, I imagine a delicious sparkly blueberry soda, sweet, radiant, and bubbly, with a hint of exotic guava for their irresistibly glowing
that sounds
pink
really
whiskers.
good.
Peculiarly delightful, don't you agree?
That sounds good as hell, actually. That actually sounds really good. It's plus XP flavored. Experience flavored. That soda actually does sound good. Oh, see, that's the problem is I don't actually exist on Twitter for any reason. If I try to. As much as I try to not be on Twitter for as much as I possibly can, because that place is a hell. What is Tame Owo? Oh, that's just Tiger's Twitch team. I'm sure if you wanted to, he would let you join. I don't really do Twitch team stuff anymore. Like, it's just not something that I've really paid attention to at all. But I am in Tiger's Twitch team, which he named Team Owo. It just is what it is. I don't know. We haven't really done anything with it. We thought I thought about making another Twitch team, but I was like, it's just too much work. I don't know. I don't care. I'd rather be my own thing at this point, you know. Twitter is kind of garbage now. Twitter has been garbage for a long time. It's just been exposed as garbage now. Oh my God, did you guys see, speaking of Twitter, did you guys see how Elon Musk and freaking Zuckerberg were supposed to have a cage match? And then Elon's mommy told him he wasn't allowed to have a cage match? This is the funniest way that saga could have possibly ended. It's so stupid. No, Elon's mommy was like, I'm not letting you cage fight Zuckerberg. Like, are you kidding me? Imagine being publicly called out as a mommy's boy. Like, imagine having that much bravado and being like, I'm gonna kick your butt. And then like having your mom be like, nuh-uh, no fighting. Oh my God. So funny. Musk would have gotten destroyed. God, I hope so. God, that would be so funny. It would. I wanted it so bad. Chat, I wanted it so bad. I wanted two billionaires to beat the crap out of each other. Yeah, Elon Musk destroyed like a twink. Exactly. More reason not to use Twitter, as Musk recently said he'd lobby criminal trans care for you. Dude, they both suck. Like, both of those people suck like a lot. Yeah, they could go visit the Titanic wreck together, exactly. I've got a poorly constructed helicopter to sell them. $250,000 a ticket on. Best thing that could have happened is that the cage collapsed on them. I mean, like, I agree. We hate billionaires here, but like, yeah, I wanted to see these two absolute nerd losers just like, I honestly think that if it happened, it would just be like a slap fight. Like, they'd walk up to each other and be like, eh, eh, eh. They would just slap each other or whatever. Like, you think it's like, come on, they're a couple of nerds that grew up in their parents' basements. Like, there's definitely no way either of them know how to fight. You know what I mean? It would have been so funny. Zuck does jujitsu. Yeah, anybody can say they do jujitsu. Show me a video of Zuck doing jujitsu. Show me. What you have heard is paramount to drowning in a puddle in front of a 9/11 memorial and put out. Oh God. Musk is physically weird shaped. That is true. Zuck is trained. I don't know. I'd have to see proof of it. There's plenty on YouTube. You know what, actually? Don't send me that. I don't care. Having thought about it for a second, I actually don't care. I actually definitely don't care. I was like, ooh, I should check that out and see if he can actually fight. And then I thought about it for a second and I'm like, actually, no, I really don't want to seek out and waste my life looking at content of Mark Zuckerberg doing literally anything ever. Yeah. Like, it's bad enough that he's become a meme. Some of my friends have stupid Mark Zuckerberg, like avatars or whatever, where they're like, it's just like them being like awkward and like really poorly rigged, and they've got Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce or whatever, and we'll be hanging out and they'll all just start memeing on shit. It's so dumb. Imagining Zuckerberg as a horror antagonist. Yeah, exactly. And no legs. Yeah, they have no legs, of course. I love that line from him when he's like, you know, legs are really hard. And then meanwhile, every furry in VRChat, they're so hard. Legs are so hard. Don't have to ask what a Zuck soda would taste like. Sweet Baby Ray's. I mean, yeah, that's the obvious answer, right? Oh, God, I can smell this sandwich that my husband brought me. It's a pork belly sandwich, and oh, I want to eat it so bad. Every time I get close to the end of these Tuesday streams, I'm always like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. Even though I ate right before stream, I had a salmon sandwich. God, I've eaten a lot of fish lately. Eat it on stream. You guys do not want me to hear You do not want to hear me make like weird ASMR eating sounds on stream. That's not gonna happen. It would be disgusting. It's one thing to have like a bunch of people over here like hanging out and like speaking and causing like auditory chaos. And then it's another thing for me to like be like, dom. Have I never heard of a mukbang? I'm pretty sure I don't have the kind of a following. Let me find Daltomizer here and send him a friend's request. Did I get him? I did. Friend request. I don't think I have the kind of community that you guys want to hear me like chomping on some pork belly. I don't think that's where we're at with my life.
Ah, Raccoonter VR, a mukbang ASMR stream. Giggles and rubs hands together. Why? That sounds like an absolute possum party.
An
Imagine
absolute
Sync chomping
possum
on their
party.
favorite dragon-flavored snacks and yours truly feasting on trash gourmet kitchen delights. Revolutionary. Are we all ready for that marsupial madness on stream? Cackles.
Noodles, I am here to tell you, we will absolutely not be doing a stream of Sync eating their favorite dragon snacks. Trust me, that's not happening on Twitch. You want dragon flavored s'mores? He said dragon flavored? How do you make this something dragon flavored? What does a dragon taste like? Who's my favorite dragon snack? Canadian Dragon. You put dragon in it? It's also not part of the TOS. Depends on the dragon. I mean, we did. Yeah, you put Canadian Dragon in it. We did ask them what my soda would taste like, and they said like, what was it? Blueberry with guava. So I mean, it could be that. Against all odds, you're packed. Loam, I wish I was gonna come see you in like 2 days. I wish I could go. I'm so busy and so broke. CD probably tastes like Tim Hortons. I'm pretty sure CD tastes like pizza. What does my soda taste like? Noodles said that they made a soda based off me, and it was like blue raspberry with like guava or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure CD would taste like pizza. I think canonically CD tastes like pizza. Tried to book your BLFC hotel and your card expires before the dates. Oh no. God, I need to renew my passport. I keep forgetting to do that. I gotta do that at some point. Why would he taste like pizza? Because CD loves pizza. Oreo and mint. Oh, that's like, that would make sense too, actually. Does that make CD an ice cream dragon? Wait, hang on. You are, exactly, you are what you eat. You do blueberry and pink lemonade Sync fuel. I'm never gonna do Gamer Fuel as a sponsor, but if I did, it would have to be blue and white somehow, right? Like, would it have to be like pink lemonade with like blue glitter in it or something like that? It would have to be. That's the only way we could ever do it, right? Not like energy drink. Isn't that what Gamer Fuel is? It's like the energy drink with caffeine in it or whatever. We'll do the wing hugs probably in like 15 minutes. How long have I been streaming? You guys are booked for the BLFC hotel? Heck yeah. I heard you guys got in the same block as I did. Right? I think you guys are in the Sierra 1 through 16 or whatever. Yeah, you haven't missed it. You're not going to miss it. I'm probably going to end stream in like 15 minutes or something like that because I really want to eat. I'm hungry. You haven't packed for AC? Dude, even Thor has packed for AC. You guys got to finish that. Wings disappeared suddenly? Yeah, because somebody stole my wings away with Cobalt mode. It's a redeem. They go away, they make me into a Cobalt, and then I get my wings back in 5 minutes when I remember to turn them on. What's the play with the BLFC rooms? It's the low floors. I would say low floors, yeah, but the elevators were never bad in the BLFC hotel, to be honest. I never had an issue with them, at least. But I think there's 3 towers, and there's rooms everywhere. It feels like you can kind of go wherever. Can Thor pack for you? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. No one in chat cares if I eat now. Yeah, but I care, and I don't want to try to like blindly stuff my face with a sandwich while I'm sitting here in VR and I'm unable to see my hands. Crossed the US almost twice this week. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I picked Sierra Low Floors, which is where my community will be for the most part, it looks like. I think that's pretty much like, it seems like all my dragon friends are probably not going to BLFC. So it's probably just gonna be like mostly me hanging out with you guys, I think. So, yeah. Nice, Thor. Yeah, that's what Techie told me, that Techie told me to book where you guys booked. So I think we're all in the same area. Myth in the rain tries to cover with wings, takes away wings, gets wet. No. Okay, really cute. And I'm sure this art has been done 1,000 times, but really cute art is the art of like the dragon, and you're like in the rain, and the dragon's covering up their friend with a wing to keep them dry. I think that's so cute. BLFC has their stuff together. Most people aren't even thinking about BLFC yet, but it's only like 3 months away, which is crazy. That's not overdone. I feel like that is overdone. I feel like that the wing in the rain is overdone maybe, but I really want that as art. I think it's cute. I think that I would love to get that as art. It's like your wing is like the umbrella. I think that's cute. Just keeping your friends safe, cuddling them and keeping your wing over them so they don't get wet. I like that a lot. You wish the MFF block was like next month. I am not gonna go to MFF because I think MFF is a bad convention now. I'm kind of over it. I don't like having to like walk 3. You know what killed MFF for me? I'll tell you exactly what killed MFF for me. I had the realization, I'm overdone, what the hell? I've seen a picture of a dragon making some shade with their wings. See, that's so cute though. Okay, so what killed MFF for me is I thought about it for 2 seconds and I was like, hey, if I could go anywhere in December, where would that be? And you know where the answer to that is? Not Chicago. It's not Chicago. Chicago's definitely not where I want to be in December. Like, what about Chicago is like, oh yeah, let's go to Chicago in December. And then that instantly, I was like, why am I even doing this? If MFF was like July or something like that, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. But like, I don't want to walk a mile to see my friends and like fight like 80,000 people for hotel rooms. It's not fun and it sucks. Is that the one where I got that poop? No, that's FWA where I got food poisoning really bad. What killed it you is the room block and having to walk to my room in the cold for 50 minutes. That's exactly what I mean. Like, there's no guarantee that my friends are even gonna get rooms, which I hate, because then I don't know which friends are even gonna be there. So now I'm spending all this money and planning to go to MFF when it's like, oh, what are we doing here? Like, who's even going? And then if you do have friends that win, it's not like you can organize and try to be close to each other in a hotel or whatever. You have to be like, oh yeah, I'm in that hotel, and this person's in that hotel, and this other person's in that hotel over there, and it sucked a lot. Yes, Aces, that did happen there, but I was not there with Chris at the time. What hotel are you even in? Yeah, exactly. It's like, where are you? Like Lysick was like in a hotel that was like a 15-minute walk away, and every time I wanted to go see Lysick, I'm like, okay, let me get my coat on. I'll walk my ass all the way over to that other hotel just to see you, and it's like, oh my god, it's just such a pain in the ass. I hate it. We're like, it's like the exact opposite at FWA. At FWA, there's 3 hotels. They're literally like 30 seconds from each other, and you're just like right there instantly. It's so good. More pets? Pet. I don't know. Gar's not here to pet my main anymore. I could probably go over there and ask them to all pet me. MFF was one of the most unpleasant cons I've been to. I feel like I've had fun at MFF in the past, but this last MFF, I feel like for me and a lot of people, it really soured the experience for me. But FWA was so good. FWA was like, it's stacked perfectly. Like, you just, like, everybody's there in the same. If the elevators weren't as bad, it would have been better. But like, it's pretty good. Like, I have a great time at that con. And if you're at, like, the overflow hotels, you literally just, like, go downstairs and boop, you're gone. It's really good. You got a weed stir out of it. They need a new con space now. I feel like MFF is just, like, the problem is that, like, the con space is never going to be too small for MFF. But the problem is that the way that fur cons work, it's not the way that anime cons work, right? So when anybody's like, oh, well, you know, they host this huge anime con here, so we should have enough space forever. Well, that's not how fur cons work. Fur cons don't work by pulling people into the convention space. Fur cons work because they have people that are easily accessed at one giant hotel, right? Because you can go like, oh, I'm in my room, I'm just gonna go over to my friend's room and hang out. Because that's where people hang out. People don't hang out in the con space. They don't wanna be in the con space. Like, if you wanna do that, you have to give people a reason to be there. So it just doesn't work. Yeah, FWA I think is my current favorite con. I think a BLFC is really good too. 2 highlights of the con for you, and one was finding a PS1 Hagrid card. Okay. The other one cannot be mentioned. It has to do with obliterating twinks. Yeah, fur cons are mostly just friends and greeting. Yeah, exactly. It's all about the community. Yeah, exactly. They weren't a twink. Okay, fair, fair. MFF would have to leave Chicago to go bigger. I agree too. I think FWA has it really good because they have 3 huge hotels and multiple other hotels that are connected as well. Which says it's okay. And multiple other connected hotels that aren't far away from each other. Where with MFF, the hotels are there, but they're connected to the con space. And at FWA, the con space is the hotel. So like, it keeps people grouped and keeps the social, like, it keeps the social glue together. It gives people a central place to fursuit. It gives people a place to exist, which is like so important for fur cons. At some point you plan on going out to a con in the next day. Absolutely, you should do it. It's a lot of fun. I love cons. I probably go to too many cons if I'm being honest. Secondary hotel at TFF was incredible. We never had to wait for an elevator. Yeah, it's really funny. Actually, Thor, the year before you guys went, which was like the OG Clam Club meetup, which was like basically just me and the mods, plus a few other people, was like, it was amazing because like, it was really funny. Okay, I was in Central Tower and Central Tower sucked. But then South Tower, which is where I got a room for Zav and Rashek so that they could be together at the con, and no one was in that hotel block. Literally no one. You could walk over there and get an elevator literally at any time you wanted. And so like this room that I bought for them so that they could be there with us, they got a better room than I got. And I was paying for myself. I was like, wait a second, I should kick you guys out of that room and put you guys in this room so I can have the better experience. The MFF hotels are also compared to FWA tiny. Yeah, they're a little lot smaller too, yeah. That's the thing is like the bone cage or the rib cage or whatever, it's such a huge hotel. There's so many rooms in there. And then right across the street is the other one with like the Marriott with the Trader Vic's in it. They're big. Although I will say the overflow hotels, the Hyatt seemed really nice. The Marriott, I think it was, or the Hilton or whatever. The one with the Trader Vic's in it, that hotel seemed really dated. Like the beds weren't very comfortable. Our hotel had like really bad, like, it was just not great. I think I'm gonna try and stay in main hotel next time or the Hyatt next time. FWA had a whole other convention happening concurrently with us. Wait, what? Really? I thought it was like beforehand, not after, during. MFF has no good, yeah, that's the other thing about MFF, there's no good food, right? And at FWA, there's literally a food court across the street. Like, it's like, you go through a little, like, bridge, and there's just you're in a mall with a food court there. And the food isn't amazing, but it's good. It's fine. It's literally okay. The hotel at FWA, the one with the ribcage, was apparently used as one of the scenes in the Avengers? Wait, really? There was a FurCon in the Avengers. There was one on the other end of the weekend. Yeah, but I don't think it was overlapping with us, was it? That's where all the Marvel movies are apparently filmed. That's crazy. Some of the food court places did not prepare and we're always running out of food. Yeah, that is true. But there was this Mediterranean restaurant that was prepared for us and they went crazy. Oh my God, it was so good. Oh, the hotel is in Loki. You know, when you said that, I was like, I bet you it was in Loki. And then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, wait a second. I think I remember that hotel being in Loki. That's crazy. It's the Time Variance Authority. Oh, yeah, because it's got those little crossovers and stuff. Huh. I mean, they definitely CGI'd the hell out of it, but it's interesting. All right, Riri, I'll see you later. Do you have experience with FurCons in Asia? No, but I am thinking about going to JMOF, the Japanese meeting of furries. I really want to go there. I was thinking about going to Japan anyway, and I'm like, I'm a lifestyler furry. Like, it would be a really cool thing to experience a furry con in Asia. So I'm thinking about going out there. Yeah, I think that'll be really fun. I don't know any Japanese furries, but I think it would be cool just to show up and be like, hi, here I am. Like, and just have fun and maybe bring some friends out there or something like that. Tie tail. That sounds cool too, though. I've not heard of it, but it sounds cool. Fact that they used it as a real hotel when it could have been CG is weird. Well, they often will use a real location and then paint over the background to make it something else, right? A furniture upholstery conglomerate. I was once, did I ever tell you guys the story of like when I was on a cruise last year? I went to Alaska with my friends and it was the funniest thing because like part of the ship was being rented by these people. I don't even remember what they were called. They were like the Morgan group or something really lame sounding like that. And I assumed it was just something financial because I'm like, oh, they booked out like a whole section of the ship. Like there's like a several hundred people here. It must be important. They must have lots of money, right? And I found out later that what they actually do is they sold double wides. They sold double wide trailers. I'm like, ooh, so prestigious. Look at you selling double wide trailers. You're making so much money. You can sell out a cruise ship or whatever. Like, you people are so lame. God. Cheaper to film here than Hollywood or other places, which is why they use a lot of stuff from Georgia. That makes sense. You changed your same name Phoenix Fox to PF. Oh. Well, welcome. People tend to tell me about their name changes and I'm like, okay. I'm really bad at names in general, so I probably will try to remember you, but if you're around a lot, I will remember you. Georgia spends a lot on encouraging filming there. That's also true of like Toronto. Toronto has a lot of that too. Actually, I have this other story. It's not much of a story, but I was downtown with my friends. We were walking by, we walked by this movie set and we had no idea what it was. But we found out later that it was Adam Sandler's Click movie, which is like, oh God, who cares? No, it wasn't Click, it was Pixel. It was Pixel, I think. What if I met Sarami in Japan? I think that would be cool. I would love to. I don't think I would get to meet Sarami. I don't think Sarami knows or cares who I am, but if I go to JMOF, I'm sure he does a set at JMOF, and I'd love to do it. I'd love to go to his dance at JMOF. I think that would be really cool. That's actually one of the highlights, I think, of going to JMOF for me is like the ability to go to a Sarami set in real life. I think that would be really cool. I would not say I said hi to Sarami at Ferality. I walked by Sarami and was like, ah, wah, 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 and I pat his head and then I ran away. I said hi, and then he looked at me, I orbited him, and then I fricked off. I'm sure he got that a lot. Yeah. I was like, ah, wah, 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 wah. I love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. He's got such a good model and such a great vibe. That's like a FurCon hello. That's true. That is true. It's like a fursuit hug, right? He just came out as Ace. Oh, that's awesome. It is like a FurCon high. It's like you go up to a con, you go up to like somebody at a con and you just start petting them and you're like, ah, like a fursuiter, pet, 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 pet. That's like me going and saying hi to Gar earlier, where I'm just like, hello Gar, I'm here to pet your mane. You're not sure if he realizes it? What do you mean? Realizes what? I gotta like look at some stuff. Ba 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 ba. What time is it? Oh, it's getting close. We gotta start getting our raid message together here. But yeah, I'm thinking about going to JMOF. I think JMOF would be really cool. If I can go to JMOF, I would love to see Sarami live. I'd love in Japan in general. I would love to just see how like furry conventions are in VR, like in another country. Like I wonder how different they are from like a North American convention. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope everybody has an amazing time at Anthrocon. I should say that if you guys are going or you're leaving right away, if you're going to Anthrocon, if you are going, by the way, I wanted to say, if you're going to Anthrocon and you're part of the community, please let Fooster know in the Discord, because they are trying to get together a meetup of all the Clam Clubbers that are going to the con. So if you're a regular Clam Club member or any sort of Clam Club member and you're going to the con, let Fooster know so we can arrange something for that. We're going to be doing a VR hangout during Anthrocon this weekend, so that the people at Anthrocon can see us in the portal when we set up the portal thing, and hopefully we can say hi to them. We can take like a picture of us in VR with them out there at Anthrocon. So yeah, please say hi to them. Remember to say hi to Gar. Wait, is Gar going to Anthrocon? What the hell? Man, I should have gone to that thing. I want to hang out with Gar. What the hell? I only got to hang out with Gar for like a little bit at FWA. Just a little bit. They were so busy. Damn. That sucks. I'll have to catch them at the next con. But yeah, please let people know if you're going there. If you aren't part of the Discord and you're not part of the Clam Club and you'd like to join us, !Discord in the chat. We are discord.gg/Clam Club. We do regular VR hangouts. We do movie nights. We do game nights. We do stuff like that. Not every week necessarily, but it's pretty regular, at least a few times a month. My amazing community manager, Tyroy, keeps things going there, and it's a great time. Our community is very supportive, very friendly, so if you haven't joined it and you're interested, definitely check that out. And of course, if you haven't followed, what the heck are you doing? Hit that follow button, stick around. Definitely get there. Yeah, and we, of course, if we're gonna end the stream, BLFC. Wait, is Gar going to BLFC? If they are, then they legally have to tell me. 10 more minutes. It's like technically like 9 more minutes, actually. Technically, but I don't remember if I started the stream on time. But anyway, I'm just trying to wrap stuff up so that, like, you know, we can end stream on a in a proper way. Mom, 10 more minutes of stream. Give me my stream. Mom, how dare you end stream and eat food? What's wrong with you? Maybe we'll send you there. We'll see. But yeah, no, we're gonna wing hug. Don't worry. I gotta give it to you in a minute here. The solar storm internet apocalypse warning. I've heard of this, yeah. I was talking to my friend about this. I'm like, what would you do if we just didn't have internet for like 3 months? Imagine that. Like, I wouldn't be able to stream. I don't know what the hell I would do. I mean, like, I don't know what to do. Like, everything would be fricked. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess the sun is entering like a solar maxima or something, and it could have like solar flares that could affect our satellites and electronics. Now, people have talked about this a few times, and like it's always like a little bit of like a boogeyman story where people are like, oh my god, like the sky is falling. But so I don't know. We'll see. Self-induced coma. It's wild. It would be like, yeah, good night, Sam. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. It would be wild. It would be like going back to the days where we like had no phones or anything like that. It's wild. Like it's hard to even think about. Like no computers, no phones, no nothing. Like if you knew, I guess if you knew that was like coming and it was happening, I'd be like, download as many games as possible. And we would have to like rely on like, imagine how like, it's actually like a silly meme, but GameStop stock would go crazy, right? Because like, think about it. You'd be like, oh, I can only get my games if I go buy a disc version. So then you'd have to go to freaking GameStop to buy your games again. That would be crazy. Imagine, we'd all have to buy DVDs and Blu-rays to watch movies again. Oh my God. The true apocalypse. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Boy Kisser, welcome to the Clam Club. Thanks for coming on by. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Aces, what was that stupid raid message you wanted me to use? And can we expand on it in any way? But yeah, for anybody that's going to Anthrocon, I hope you have an amazing time. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I was going with you guys, but sadly I won't be there. So, but if you are going, I hope you have a good time with Fooster. I hope you have a good time with Echo and Techie and everybody like that. Deep fried kobold wings. I hate that. All right, let me get you guys your hugs. Let me get your wing hugs. It's wing hug time. I wish I was going. Sadly, not the case. All right, spread the wings. You got to give them a good stretch first. Swallowed by burritos. We raid in style. Y'all better hide those tasty burritos. Wing hugs. There's always FOMOCon. Yeah, don't worry. We'll have a FOMOCon in VR together. Swallowed by burritos. Can we ask what a CD tastes like? Is there some way we can like ask CD what they taste like? Okay, and also don't forget, at the end of stream, we always give you free lickies. Hang on, camera's too high. Get down here. And sniffies. Smells like food right now, actually. Really smells like food right now. CD tastes like plastic. That's true. I guess it would taste like plastic. If that's what you want. Okay, Aces, I have a question for you on that raid message. Is that gonna upset CD? Or are they gonna be okay with it? Because I don't want to make CD mad. Just give CDs lickies to know what they taste like. That's the real play, isn't it? Not that you know of. Can we? I like the concept of your raid message, but could we just use the raid message like, what does a CD taste like? Or something like that. You'd know better than me. I worry that I'll say something that will upset them or something like that. Cause I don't know. They're having a hard time lately and I just don't want to be mean. Yeah, what flavor is dragon? You know what I mean? But you have ADHD, you always worry about. That's true. CD is having a rough spot. Yeah, they keep skipping whenever we try to play them. It keeps skipping over this one song. This one track never plays. Can't go to AC because it's not enough money and you live in Australia. Yeah, you have Furdu down there, though. It's not too bad. Give your phone a good squeeze. Aw. Well, thank you for the hugs back. I appreciate that. Hang on, let me look at this message that you said. It's not too bad, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it would be too bad. All right, we can do that. Fine. Fine, we can do your weird Vorny raid message. It's fine. Or if you want, you can do the what does a CD taste like? We'll see. But anyway, you can start spamming the raid message in chat. You can use that raid message. You can use the bean raid. You could use the CD message. Whatever you want to do. CD's other friends have been outright. Okay, we'll do your message. We'll do your message. There you go. There's the raid message for you guys. So stupid. I'm giving you this one, Aces, okay? We're not doing a lot of these. I don't let other people decide the raid message very often. Thanks for coming today, guys. I had a great time. I can smell this food, and it tastes amazing. I'm really excited to eat this pork belly sandwich that's been staring at me for an hour. I will be here on Saturday doing City Skylines, where Noodles is the mayor. If you're excited to see what Noodles would do as a city's mayor, definitely come by and check us out on Saturday. And I believe there will be a Sunday stream. I don't really remember. I think I might have plans this weekend. So if there's no Sunday stream this week, then we'll shift it to another day. I might be able to do a Thursday stream as compensation next week. So maybe next week we'll do Tuesday, Thursday to do like a little backup stream. We'll figure it out. Until then, I will see you guys next week. Noodles came up with it. Oh yeah, that's right. Noodles did come up with it. Until next week, I will see you guys. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for being on time and streaming for us today, Sync.
I was
Have a
mostly
good
on
week.
time. I was mostly on time. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye. And if you're having fun at AC, then have fun at AC, and I'll miss you. I'll miss you. Hang on, I gotta pull up freaking OBS again. I always do this. Let me open OBS. Okay, that's it. I did it. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later.
Hey Sync, Raccoonter VR donated 1 bit and said, Cheer 1 Mashaha.